Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Way to Dice, episode 2 of season 3. How are you all doing today? I'm doing good. With me today, we have our lovely players.
You're
That was
asking
so
me
awkward.
for a sec. I was like,
I was like,
How are you
"Hi."
doing?
Good.
I'm good. How are you?
didn't even let me answer.
Today, we have our wonderful players. Let's start at the top left once again with our good friend, Teddy Gage.
Hey guys, today I'm playing an abandoned high elf who was abandoned in a gray dwarf mine and raised by a normal dwarf, a nice dwarf by the name of Fenric. And yeah, he's a high elf artificer, and his name is Fenric Ironborn. So
Cool.
Yeah.
And then beneath him, we have our good friend, Bad Wolf.
Hi guys, I'm playing Astrid, and she is a half-elf druid. I'm not sure how she is right now. She's a little bit murderous for no reason.
little bit murder. Okay, got it.
So we'll see how she goes out.
Okay, and then we have, of course, Romeo Kilo 125.
Hi, everybody. I am playing Lander. He is a big old human beef boy from the town of Steel Plain. He's a farm boy.
As shown. And then finally we have Captain Narwhal 04.
Hello, I am playing Leaf the Tabaxi Rogue, who so far has done absolutely nothing to help anyone out and has just been entertainment value.
You crawled on one of our backs once, I think, right?
That
Tried.
was fun.
Tried.
That was about
You
it.
tried.
And you ran on a wall. Yeah.
And I am your Dungeon Master, Gale. And we're just going to jump right back into it. So who remembers what happened last week?
Whole bunch of stuff
A whole
happened
bunch of
last
stuff
week.
happened, huh?
So we met we met each other.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
We made friends, and we took on a job to figure out. Oh, an explosion happened in the mine, and we took on a job to find out what happened, because apparently that's something that I do on a regular basis. Is just
People tend
be
to
security.
to trust you because you've got that lovable boy next door face.
And you're only 17.
You're only 17.
Making quite a name for yourself already.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, you'll find out why.
That's an invitation.
Wait, what?
Henrik. I feel like that was an invitation for you.
Okay.
I want no part of that.
I don't know about this. It's gone too far.
But so we started investigating. So we went down to the mine, found some goblins along the way, killed them, found some more goblins that were simply eating lunch and not really doing anything mean.
Killed them.
Astrid killed them.
Well, you
and
guys
then
are
we
guilty by
found-
association.
And
Yeah,
took me out
it's
of the
called
process.
preventative measures.
That is for a tribunal to decide. Thank you very much. Then we found, let's see, my notes say his name is Kuso, a hobgoblin who was basically the boss of the goblins. And they apparently snuck in and found some magic ore. And to keep them from being killed and also to get rid of them, we offered to help them extract some of the ore so they could take it.
Uh-huh.
And when we did that, Fenric touched it and was cursed, kind of. He now has mage armor.
Let's
Yeah,
use the term
so cursed.
afflicted.
That's actually the word I have in my notes. He was afflicted with mage armor. He was afflicted with a good thing.
Afflicted with a good thing.
Or like imbued. Yeah.
But when this happened, Kuso and all of his friends scampered, and we tried rushing Fenric back to the surface because we don't know what's going on. And we walked out of the mine to find the guards surrounding the goblins, along with Aleska. Oh, by the way, all the guards are dark elves. Yes?
Most.
And
Most.
most of them.
95% are drow.
okay. And along with Aleska, I don't remember her exact title. I just know she runs the town.
She is
Town elder.
She's the town elder.
Okay, yep, I do have that written down. Yeah, she is also there. She is also a dark elf.
Okay.
And that's where we stopped.
So you guys came out of this of this mine shaft with swords and spears pointed directly at you, and past all these guards, which are the immediate thing the first thing you see are these guards and their weapons, because they are you are down shaft from all these spears. but past them, you do see Aleska in what appears to be almost like a nightgown. Clearly, she was roused, and you notice that the time has passed quite considerably. It's now past nightfall, and people have gone into their homes. But you do see them all sort of at ends, trying to keep you away for whatever reason. And like I said, you do see the hobgoblin Kuso and his goblin horde of like 8 people being detained via rope, and
Right.
all their arms are no longer on them. They're on the ground next to where they're being arrested. So you guys are at the tips of spears, and Aleska says, "Lando, what were you doing down there?"
Oh, wait. What's his name? I'm searching for a name. Sorry. The Rory Cleftbottom hired us to go find out what happened, what caused the explosion. Were you not made aware of this?
Oh dear, and she'll like push people's spears and swords down to the ground to like let you guys pass.
Yeah.
We could have sworn you were goblins.
Do I look like a goblin?
Well, clearly not now. We
I mean,
heard more.
Well, that's
more people
beside the
coming
point.
up from the mine after these goblins. You must understand.
Well, that's beside the point. My friend needs help, and I will, because I'm holding Fenric up because he can't really walk on his hurt leg. Since she is a cleric, I think, I will show her the leg and say, "Can you help with this?"
when you lift his pant leg up, I assume you're wearing pants, not like jorts.
no, yeah, I'm wearing pants.
You're wearing pants. So when
Second.
you pull up the pant leg where he was injured, all of the drow kind of take a few steps back, and even Aleska, her eyes sort of widen, her mouth becomes agape, and there's a tone in her voice that you know means more business, and she just says, "Bring him inside," and she walks back to her building. All of the drow give you a fairly wide berth.
I'll kind of like go with her, but I'll like stumble a little bit because I'll call over my shoulders to the guards, is like, "Let them go. They weren't doing anything wrong."
They let you all pass.
Oh, the goblins too?
Yeah, I mean the goblins
Okay,
are
cool.
being detained.
Well, that's what I'm talking about the goblins.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to tell the guards.
You're
to
trying
let
to
the
tell
goblins
them
go.
to not detain these goblins.
Yes.
But like, yeah.
Okay. Please go ahead and make a persuasion check.
I think the way
Okay.
he said it though, he was like,
They
let's
did
let him
nothing
go.
Yeah, I'm trying to feign authority that I don't have.
Okay.
Persuasion 21.
They kind of look and they're like, what?
What?
No.
Why though?
But like, why though? And they keep like arresting them.
That
because
21 did not do that.
they
Arresting intensifies.
they're just kind of like confused because you're just a farm boy telling these guards whose job it was to detain them to, "Hey, don't do that." They're like, "What? Who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Were you a man of import? They probably would have listened."
Okay.
But
Out of character, I had plus 14 to persuasion last season, and I never rolled that high.
yeah, it's great.
Plus 2 this season, and I got a 21.
Okay, so going
The way it
forward-
goes.
So you guys are led into Aleska's building, which is pretty well built. It looks to be made of some type of sandstone, mixed with some other type of brick. You're not exactly sure unless one of you is a mason. You wouldn't exactly know for sure. But it looks to be pretty well kept. The door itself is made of a nice cherry. But she leads you inside and leads you to a room adjacent, and there is a small bed there that you can lay on, Fenric.
Okay. I'm gonna hobble over to the bed and lay down.
Okay. When you do, she closes the door and seems to lock it behind her, and puts a key on a rope around her neck. What do you know of this? Asking all of you in the room.
Oh, I don't remember if I found anything out.
I know it
I'm gonna
fucking
slide-
hurts.
I'm gonna kind of slide backward and let the magic users talk now.
I don't know
It
nothing
seems
about
to
no
be-
magic.
We think we found a vein of pure magic.
Yes.
Of
It
raw
seems
energy.
to be a hexagonal pattern. That's very obvious here. And it did come from touching the ore.
I see.
Yes.
This is quite an issue.
It is. It is. It's very
Am I gonna-
perplexing.
Am I gonna explode?
I think if you were going to explode, you would have done it by now.
I don't know. I'm feeling very explosive.
Are you?
What is your name, sir? Pointing towards you, Ted.
My name's Fenric.
I don't want to beat around the bush.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. How long do I got?
This is going to hurt quite a bit. And she pours a salve over your leg, and it gives you this searing pain, as if someone has
Oh,
dipped your
Jesus.
entire leg in lava.
Oh, it feels like someone's eating my toes.
After a
good
few
God.
minutes, all feeling from your leg is gone, as if like someone just used like 10 pounds of Novocaine on your
Oh,
leg.
And it's just my leg that I don't
It's
feel.
just your leg
anything
you don't feel, and you can't even move it right now. It's so numb. It's that weird feeling where like you're trying to move it and you barely get a wiggle out of a toe.
on. Right.
He will be fine for now, but there are greater issues at hand. What do you all know of the Underdark?
I know it's a place of
do
evil.
We,
Can I?
do we know anything?
Yeah. Can I make a history check?
You can definitely make a history check.
I know nothing.
Okay, you know
about
jack
magic.
shit.
I'm gonna roll a history as well here.
Fenric is going to have advantage on that, being from the Underdark, being down there for a long, long, long time. So both Astrid and Fenric both know that the Underdark is home to the Drow, and normally you've heard tales of a god that was actually slain in the Underdark, one by the name of Lolth.
Shit.
Leaf and Lander have never heard of this god before. It's a name that's no longer called.
If I
Many-
recall, Alaska had an emblem of Lolth.
Yes.
So I don't know what that means. I just know
It looks like a
spider.
cool ass spider.
Okay.
But I know
But
that
I-
I know that
You-
deity's of
yeah.
great evil, right?
She is a deity of trickery and death and the Drow. But you know her to be long since dead. I mean,
Right.
You're how old, Fenric?
Just over 50.
Okay, so you were a mere babe when Lolth passed, and you didn't quite understand why everyone was panicking about it. But as you grew up, you learned more and more about Lolth. She then says, the Underdark is dying. It is a living place. There was an incident many years ago. There was a source of great power that had left us, and we are suffering because of it. No doubt you've noticed the influx of the Dark Elves coming to the surface. A place where they are weaker, where they feel pain just from the sunlight. That is because they are fleeing. They are not our protectors. We are theirs. They are seeking refuge with us. It is due to a plague in the Underdark. The same plague that has afflicted your friend. And it is with heavy heart that I say, I do not know much about your affliction, how to cure it, realistically, any information whatsoever. But I do know of a man who might be able to help you. He is a wizard of some renown. He resides in the Umbral Tower, towards the east. It is about a 2-week trip. I cannot say you will live that long, Sir Fenric.
Shit.
What I do know is that stress is a trigger for the plague. The best advice I can give you is relax.
You're telling me I should start drinking?
I'm not saying drink, but just relax. We all have our vices. Can you tell me, did anyone else touch the ore?
According to the hobgoblin that you have outside, one of his goblins did, and that's what caused the explosion.
I see.
He exploded.
Yeah, the goblin himself exploded.
There are some setbacks with this plague. If one comes under severe duress, there could be an adverse effect. For that poor goblin, it was separation. Is there anything else you could tell me? Any details you may have forgotten?
This didn't seem to be from anything that seemed infectious. There were some strange rocks.
Yes. When I said the Underdark is dying, it is very literal. The earth around it, underneath us, still is decaying with this plague. The things we do know, while it does provide a certain benefit, the hindrances are way more severe. I would say be very careful with the abilities you are granted in the future, but use them if you need.
So you're saying finding the source of the plague and curing the plague will fix my leg?
Unfortunately not. We know not how to cure it yet, but the man in the Umbral Tower will know.
Okay. But forgive me if this is a bit crass,
Of course.
but why would we want to save the Underdark? It's a place of great evil, from what I understand. Your people are usually not very, nice.
You would condemn a whole civilization.
Your people condemned me to mine for my entire life.
Is the life of one greater than the lives of many?
I'll have to think on that.
Very well. The point of the matter is, I do not believe it will stay in the Underdark. It being this close to the surface means it is spreading. I know not where else it might be coming from. This is only the most local example that we have. Hence why I am afraid. Afraid for my people, the people of Steel Plain, and all surrounding nations.
Can I do an insight check to see if there was a comma in there? My people, comma, the people of Steel Plain? Like they're two different things?
Sure.
Or she was actually talking about 16.
She was referring to the people of Steel Plain as her people.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That was actually important for me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you have any medication that keeps me relaxed?
Unfortunately not. We don't exactly keep hempen root. But that would definitely assist you. Although it does have some very dangerous side effects. The least of which is drowsiness. The most of which is increased anxieties to hallucinations. I would not recommend it. Unless
Well,
you're
my
very
side
dire.
effect right now is exploding, so...
That's the thing. We don't even know that. Your side effect could be you turn blue. You gain feathers.
Ooh. I look over at Leaf and he's just like licking his lips.
That is why I am concerned. I know we know very little of this plague. But if there's anything I can do to assist you, please do not hesitate. But Lander, I dread I must ask you to guide them.
Me?
Yes.
I've never been farther from my farm than here.
Yes.
Okay.
But you are their best chance for the woods.
All right. I guess I will.
I mean, we are friends now.
We will definitely
Well, yeah.
compensate your
Yeah.
family for the loss of work. I'm going to speak with your father
that's all
tomorrow,
right. Okay.
and to ensure that he can hire more hands for the farm. You must understand, this
All
is
right.
not...
Well,
I do not
okay.
ask this lightly. It is a very large task.
Do you have anything that can expedite our travels to the Umbral Tower?
We have a few horses.
how about a cart to put behind those horses?
I can speak with some of the traders. See if they're willing
tell you
to
what, I'll
give
borrow
up.
one from Madame.
Very well.
I
If
can just
there's anything else you need, I would be more than happy to assist you in any way I can. Fenric, I do request that you stay here for the night. I would not want to rouse suspicion with the villagers. Understand
Sounds good
that
to me.
any issues with them would only exacerbate things.
Roger that.
And she goes and she unlocks the door, and she says, "Please, after you." And with that, you are all led. Lander, Leaf, and Astrid are led outside, and Fenric, you are led into a separate boarding room. Looks like it's one of her spare rooms. It's
Okay.
fairly well furnished. There is a mantle where you can do some reading. There is a dresser that has some pretty mediocre clothes in it that you can use for resting, and the bed looks to be pretty good condition.
Okay.
Are the guards still holding the goblins when we get outside?
The goblins and the guards are gone. You can assume they
Okay.
were taken to some type of holding cell.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do? It's like 8:00 at night.
Um,
I'm probably going to rest for a little
Yeah,
bit.
I think that's fair.
oh crap! It was afternoon when we went in. For some reason, I thought it was nighttime when we went down.
No.
I guess I have to go home and borrow a cart and a horse from my
Why do
parents.
we need a cart?
So you don't have to ride a horse or walk 2 weeks to this tower.
I don't mind riding a horse.
Riding a
Okay.
horse would
Just thought that my foot's
not
dressed on your leg.
It's not too strenuous.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
didn't even think about that, actually.
Yeah, I was just trying to. Would you say it is too strenuous?
It is
Yeah.
not. It is not too
Thanks,
strenuous.
Lander.
Okay,
So,
never
yeah.
mind then. Forget that.
What do you? So you're gonna go? Do you still want to go Homelander and?
No, it's actually like so far that like I was actually coming to stay in town for the festival
Gotcha,
because I was
okay.
competing in the games.
Well, then you would.
So
Definitely
it's not
have
like
room
a
by yourself.
quick trip.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I guess I'll just go back to my room
Okay.
and agree and arrange to meet everybody next morning in the common room, so we can leave. Assuming that Leaf and Astrid want to come with us. I apparently have to take Fenric to the tower. You guys want to come? I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to come.
I want to help my friend Fenric.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay, friends!
I
Yeah.
forgot to ask Alaska how we get to the wizard, and is the road a particular color to go see the wizard?
Die. So
Tie-dye.
Leaf and Astrid, what do you guys want to do with the rest of your evening as Lander goes to sleep? Because
I'm just-
his curfew. You understand?
He has a curfew. I'm just gonna go back to the inn, hang out in the common room, and then head to bed.
Okay. When you get there, you notice that there's a few people drinking still. One of which is very drunk, almost half asleep in the back corner. Notice who's really bothering him. You see, the the resident bard is packing up his loot and his various instruments. It looks like everything's sort of closing down for the night, but the barkeep is still behind it. He looks like he's wiping down his counters for the night, hanging up mugs.
Okay.
Okay. And Leaf, what do you want to do?
I'm assuming I have a room at the inn.
Do you? When did you get into town?
I probably would have arrived a couple days earlier.
Okay, then yes, you probably still have a pretty decent room. Nothing too crazy, because that shit costs money. But you're like, just give me like whatever. So you go to your room and it's your room.
All right, I'll sleep.
Okay, you guys sleep. You guys sleep pretty sound for the night. Surprisingly, Fenric, you don't have any weird dreams.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, you notice that the numbing stuff works wonders. You do not feel a thing. You're able to move your foot around a little bit more, but you can definitely tell that you probably need a cane of some kind, at least for the next couple of hours, as it's starting to fade off. What she gave you was very strong, and it was more to like get you let you rest.
Right. Okay.
All right.
I might use my gun as it you know how I attached it together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attach it and then use it as a cane.
Okay. All right. So you use
gun cane.
You've got a gun cane. I mean, that's good for you.
Yay.
So you all go back to the common room of the inn. You could smell various savory meats like sausages and very thick cut bacon sizzling. Also, the smell of browning toast is looming throughout the air. It's relatively quiet. You can tell that no one really goes for the breakfast. They go more for the drinks in midday. But there's a couple people there.
Awesome. I'm gonna hobble in and have a fair serving of whatever they're having.
Sure.
I love me some eating.
The innkeeper will he seems to look down towards you, and he gives you a very sizable portion, and he merely says, "My condolences," and he walks away.
I'm just gonna have a mouthful of food as he's walking away what?
What?
Whatever. Just eat.
Okay. The other patrons in the tavern seem to sort of look at you funny. They they can't get far enough away without drawing an attention to themselves.
It's actually a gun, but I'm using it as a cane.
I'm just gonna
They
take
all
my
look at you
breakfast.
what?
So what?
I thought
I'm
that
gonna
would
take my
explain it.
breakfast and sit down beside Fenric.
Okay, you sit down next to him. The people seem to sort of light up a little bit, like, oh shit, maybe we're the big babies.
How are you feeling today?
My leg feels like it's on fire, but this bacon is unreal.
It is quite good, isn't it?
It's amazing.
It's a little bit surprised, but it's quite delicious.
I'll grab my breakfast and sit down and I'll say thank you. It's from my family's farm.
This
Did you
one was
start
named
the
Betsy.
yourself?
You got some great pigs there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
Hey man, dude's got to eat.
That's awesome.
It's
so-
just inhumane not to name them. Come on.
I mean, you guys got to give him some name. But as you guys finish eating, you hear a couple horses outside, and a rather fairly well built man wearing a brown tunic and surprisingly red pants does not look good. But it looks like he does not care. He's got a very patchy beard. His head is almost entirely shaved. I say almost because he clearly missed a few spots. He's got a couple patches on his head where he missed. He comes in and he says, "I am looking for Lander."
Right here. Do I know this person?
You do not. You do not know this man in particular.
Okay.
He comes up to you and he slams down a couple papers. He goes, "Sign."
All right, and I'll sign my name. I guess it's a form for receipt of the horses.
He takes the paper back, and he'll put it in a little pouch. He goes, "Horses outside," and he'll just walk out.
Okay, thank you. Okay, bye.
The other people in the inn are like, "What the fuck just happened?" Yeah, you guys now appear to have some horses.
Did I get enough time to read that? Do I now own these horses,
You
or
have
am I
no
just
idea.
responsible for their welfare and returning
You
them
have
to the
no
town?
idea.
Great.
Yeah, it was-
Okay.
Could be
Congratulations,
Astrid
Lander.
Aster's
I'm
just gonna
going
look
to-
at Lander and be like, "You just read things without, like, you signed things without reading them.
Well,
You just do that. You're not very bright, are you, child?"
Give him some credit. He's only 17.
Yes, well,
intelligent. And I'll just look her square in the face and say, "My intelligence is 14. Thank you very much."
What is
Oh,
that
you're
mean?
forward-
Fastest reader.
oh, you're 14. That is
What the hell? I'm surprised you can count that high, boy.
I have a +2.
I have a +2 to intelligence. Thank you.
Oh my
I'm just not a very
God.
fast reader. Oh,
Can Astrid glance at the papers and
They have already been
Get
taken
to-
back.
I
I'm
didn't
sorry?
get a carbon
You
copy.
did not.
you didn't even get a car? Oh my god!
There was no CC on this receipt.
We own your eyes now.
We own your eyes. Rip.
So then let's just be careful with the horses, because I don't know what Alaska might do if I don't return them.
So, if you guys go outside, you notice that you have 4 very pristine horses. They look very healthy. By healthy, I don't mean like they look like they can run on that. They look very sturdy.
Okay.
They look like the horses from the Budweiser commercials.
Ooh. Okay.
Clydesdale?
Clydesdales. That's the word I'm looking for.
Nice.
I'm writing
Nice.
side saddle, FYI.
On a Clydesdale. Oh, that's perfect. That is. I would expect nothing less from a mining town.
Yeah. They don't exactly have fast horses, but they have ones that don't mind riding a little extra.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
And
you
they
guys are
look
left to your own devices. What do you guys want to do?
Take the smallest one because I.
Wait.
No, I
Wait.
think I'm
Wait.
the
Wait.
small.
Wait. Did she tell us at all where to find this wizard, other than the Umbral
said
Tower?
The Umbral Tower to the east.
That's it.
It is on
Let's just go
every
east.
map.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool. Do we have one of those?
Did
I think
mean-
I know.
no?
I have a
no.
map.
Does
of-
anyone have a map?
Should we, Lando? You know
Is
this
there-
town. Is there any place that we could?
Is
get-
there a book? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Is there anywhere that we could get to maybe some potions, some healing potions, maybe a map? You know, just stock up a bit.
The bookstore's there. Eccentric old bald man likes riding around on the ladder. He might have a map. There is a franchise of Alvarez's Alchemical Emporium over there.
Let's,
You have to really
Jesus.
bring your negotiation
Yes!
skills. Because
Hold
they
up,
really like
I gotta write that down.
recharge.
I gotta write that down.
It's canon. You
This
did it.
flock of sheep right here by the fountain love being read to.
oh yes, I sat down yesterday reading a book, and they just kind of started eating
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
That's
and
very
if you're hungry,
strange.
there goes the baker. He does it every day. Trey, you know.
Oh yes,
I'm
quaint
so-
little town.
His wife's name is Marie. She makes baguettes. Okay. But yeah, so I guess I'll go to the bookstore if Astrid wants to go pick up some healing potions. I was about to say Roman. Lander is not interested in potions at all.
Is Lander
Also,
big
the
on
elves
magic?
in Alvarez's Alchemical Emporium don't treat him nicely.
Is Alvarez big on magic in general? I'm sorry, is Lander,
Lander?
big on magic?
I've never really had much interest in magic, just because I wasn't born with magical ability. And there's not a lot of it around the town. I think the Drow probably are most of the people who have it. I think we have like one weird old eccentric guy who claims to be a wizard, but he doesn't really do much more than like fireworks every now and then.
We got this one really weird dude, but I mean, he's just kind of an asshole. So
Yeah. I
okay,
mean,
yeah.
he's late all the time.
yeah. So what do you guys want to do? You have the whole town.
I'll go try to find a map from the bookshop.
Okay, so you go in, and there is a very small old man who has that kind of like granddad look, where he's like balding on top, and he's got the fucking cut around. He's got like a really awful mustache. He peers over the counter and he goes, "What do you want?"
Oh my god. It's Gilbert Gottfried.
It's not my Gilbert Gottfried, mind you.
No, that
what,
was-
what is this man's name? I'm sure I know him because I've read many, many books.
Jerry.
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 Does Jerry have a last name?
Jerry.
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 Okay.
He's a scholar.
Master Jerry, I don't know if you've heard yet. I know this is a small town and word travels quickly. Aleska has tasked me with assisting one of our guests who is here for the festival in reaching the Umbral Tower. I was wondering if you might be able to tell me exactly how to get there, or maybe provide me with a map of some kind.
I can help you out for a nominal fee.
Oh no.
That's quite understandable, Jerry. I understand you have to make a living, but I am in here quite frequently. I have bought many books from you, and I am on official town business.
Well, how's about I hook you up with a map for, say, 15 gold pieces, eh?
I can hear him from my horse. That sounds like a deal.
That sounds like
I
a
was
bad
about to
thing.
just take it too. Yeah, because Lander doesn't really know better, so certainly. And I'll hand over 15 gold pieces.
He hands you a map in a map case.
Ooh. Can I open the map? Because I am smart enough to open the map and open the map case and see if it has marked what I need.
It does have the Umbral Tower marked. It's
Okay.
It's a good long ways away. It's about
Okay.
It's about a week and a half on horseback.
That's fine, as long as the map can actually get me, presumably, where I need to go.
The
All
map
right,
can
cool.
get you there for sure.
Okay, and the case is included,
For
which
sure, dude.
is a steal, so I'll take it.
You do notice that it's signed with his name on the bottom right, which you really hate.
Oh, so he made the map.
Yeah.
Sure, Jerry.
He is a
Okay,
cartographer
so
as well.
Jerry, so you made this. So you've been to the Umbral Tower. What's the wizard like?
It's kind of an asshole.
I'm learning that there are many people like that in this world.
Yeah, like never mind.
All right. Are there any particular dangers along the way we should be aware of?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of dangers all over the place. Mainly, you gotta watch out for the wolves and the bears and the wolf bears.
Just wolves and bears?
And the owl bears and the owls.
Oh, owl bears. I have read about those.
Oh my god.
And the worms.
Worms?
Worms.
You mean like I use for fishing?
Well, I mean bigger. Bigger worms. But
Oh.
the real thing you gotta watch out for is the weremen.
Oh my god, no.
The weremen.
The oh.
You
What?
know what I'm saying. They're half animal, half man. They're weremen.
You mean like werewolves?
No,
like
no,
they're...
no. We're men, okay? Okay, don't
All right,
don't
well,
beat around
no,
the
I
bush.
understand.
Don't
You're more widely
don't be a
traveled
you,
than
okay?
me, so okay, and I'll just like kind of bow my way out of the shop. Excuse me for a moment.
Triggered! I just hear him screaming as you leave.
Yeah,
All right.
so
Okay.
Lander comes out with a map and a map case. He's putting it back in the map case.
Yeah.
You are able to
I'll just slide it
sling it
down
around
into
your
the
back
bag.
if you so choose.
Yeah, I can just slide it down in my extra large backpack with everything else that I'm carrying. Oh wait, we had a long rest.
Yes, you all had a long
Yeah.
rest. You
I
regain
need to
spell
put all this
slots.
stuff back up before I die.
Your hit points
Oh,
are all,
yeah.
all the way back up.
Right.
Okay. I want to hear how Astrid's trip to the Alchemical Emporium went.
So, did you go to Alvers's Alchemical Emporium?
I did.
Okay, so inside, once you go in there, it's busy. It's real busy. Not with customers, but they are clearly in the middle of making something. It smells both like lavender, which was nice when you first walked in, but then it also smells like hot molten garbage.
Ah, it's my favorite scent.
Smash those
Lavender
two
garbage.
smells together, and you got a potion shop.
It's Bath and Body Works.
The perfume. Okay.
So,
Do I see anybody
You
that's...
see a plethora of elves in here. from all walks of life. Half elves, wood elves, high elves, dark elves. Weirdly enough, you see one blue elf, but you're pretty sure that's a cause and effect situation from the potions. Behind the counter is a high elf. She appears to be mixing something together.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to her.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yes, I am looking to stock up on some healing potions.
Yes. What severity are you looking for?
Maybe an assortment. Do you have an assortment? Like a basket?
You want a basket of healing potions?
You are a healing potion selling shop, correct?
Yes, but you want a full basket.
Well,
I'm
maybe not a full
confirming.
basket.
That's quite a lot of gold.
That's true. I'm a little skint today, so
let's go from the top. What is your
Okay.
budget?
Not very much. I just need something to get me through for maybe 2 weeks.
She pulls
Maybe
out
an emergency.
She pulls out like a small vial. Puts it
And
on
how much would this be?
50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces. That's way too much.
That is the bottom of the
It's
rung.
not worth it. It's not
You
worth
know
it. Don't get me
it
wrong.
fixes people dying, right?
Right. Yes. No. I'm not judging your standards or your prices. I'm sure it's great. It's just I'm not from around here, so I don't have my full
Do you
backing.
wish to write an
If you know what I mean.
IOU? Is that what you're about?
No. And Astra's gonna look at her stuff and be like, ooh. So this is like a small.
This is bottom of the rung healing potion.
Okay.
This is a potion of healing.
As a druid, will I in the future be able to make?
No, you'd have
No?
to have alchemical experience.
Okay.
Druids aren't exactly the best with like making potions. They're good at like
Okay.
finding ingredients that
Okay.
people may want, but you don't have the knowledge on like what you would need to actually make it.
Okay. What's her name? Did I get her name?
She didn't say because she didn't
Okay,
ask.
that's right. So I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Miriande.
Miriande is lovely. I am Astrid of the House of the Golden Oak.
Oh.
I am a druid, and like I said, right now I'm a little bit tight on funds. Would there be any way that I could maybe gather up supplies, and just bring you supplies?
Well,
I am a druid.
We're kind of okay on ingredients. I will take a trade though.
A trade, okay.
What do you have for trade? What are you willing to part with, darling?
Oh, what do I have? I don't have anything right now.
You might have to go without then, huh?
No. I don't have it. No, I don't have anything to trade. So I see. Well, I don't want to waste your time anymore. Thank you.
Have a good day,
waste
dearie.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
As all of you guys are in your stores and like bartering, and I'm just outside getting used to my cane, and you don't really know what's going on until you hear this.
No.
Sorry, it's my cane. My bad.
Hearing the explosion, Ezra's going to like quickly.
You see a lot of people kind of run out and go, "What was that?"
It's my cane. It's a gun.
You
I
see
didn't know.
like a foot in diameter hole in the ground.
I'm gonna rush out. Cedric, are you okay?
I'm fine. Yeah, my legs. Yeah, my legs.
Is your leg still attached?
It is. It is.
Okay.
Are you sure you're not a sorcerer of some kind?
No, it's just a gun. It's just a gun.
It's just the gun.
You keep saying that like I'm supposed to know what it means.
Don't worry. There's lots of things you don't know.
Lander, were you able to get the map?
I was, and I'll pull out the map case of the map, and I'll show it to everybody.
Okay.
And I'll swat the sheep away when they try to eat the corner.
Unfortunately, I was less than successful getting any healing potions, so I hope we're okay.
Well, you do use magic, right? You can heal people just by yourself.
Ah, child, you're so naive, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Is that wrong? Is that not right?
Oh, let's not get into semantics at this point.
But okay.
It's okay, child.
No, it's fine. Just don't
fine,
worry,
it's
you
fine.
pretty little human.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just gonna pat him wherever. Because
We're. Well, how tall are you? How tall is he?
5'10".
You're almost as tall as I am, so
Yeah.
I'm
you
just gonna
can.
pat you on your head then, if I
Okay.
can.
Okay.
It's okay, child.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I guess we'll mount up and head east.
Set off.
Okay. So you.
Do you happen to have a handout of this map?
I don't. I haven't
You're
made one yet.
you're a terrible DM.
I'm sorry. Use,
Hey,
You should have
use your brain.
known that I was
Use that
going to go to-
imagination that I know you have. Because
So we're heading out?
I've read the fucking backstories you send me. Please get an aneurysm.
Okay.
So we're heading east. Do we know where east is?
I mean, I
that way.
assume you
It's
guys.
That
morning
way.
time, so let's
Is
head
your
towards
cat
the sun.
skills like?
My cat senses.
Oh
It's
yeah.
this way.
Is this way?
You guys
Actually,
can
That's
just
a
like.
very good point.
Okay.
Leaf, you've traveled the world. Have you heard of this Umbral Tower? Do you know where we're going? I'm kind of. Lander's a little bit excited to like
Like
be
the
going
history
on
check?
an adventure.
History check.
I don't have anything in my backstory relating to that.
Something wrong with
I
your
don't.
face.
I have no
Chat
idea what
shit
the hell
about
that
the
is.
Tower.
I'm holding a sheep, wanting it to bring us with us.
He's like-
That's all I'm doing.
Leaf, dear, I don't think that you can carry the sheep with you the whole time.
Those
Is that
belong
a
to Farmer
challenge?
Maggot. Those belong to Farmer Maggot. He does not like it when
Aw.
people try to steal his sheep.
Where's Farmer Maggot?
Over
Farmer
there.
As
You know.
he points, when he puts over there, you see a very angry-looking gnome coming at you with a shepherding stick. Hey,
Sorry,
grab
don't
my
let it
sheep!
follow you.
I want to
need
run
the
up to him. I want to run up to him, like gladly holding the sheep, like just smiling at him. I'd be like, "Can I buy the sheep from you?"
No, it's my sheep. Yeah, he'll just like whap you on the shin.
Ah!
You drop the sheet, he'll catch it, put it down. Hey, get out of here, you crazy cat!
I'm sorry, and I'm gonna like prance away, and hide behind Fenric.
So I think the rest of us will have taken this opportunity to mount up.
Tiny man is very angry.
He's very tiny.
Let's go, Leaf.
Okay, so you'll hop on your horse, you head east. Through the gate, you notice that there are some more carts coming to and from, delivering a lot of ore from old shipments. But as you leave, notice that the mine has been closed off entirely.
Okay.
Not so much with rubble, but instead with someone has boarded up the actual mine to stop people from going in. As you leave, though, you do see that the road is pretty well traveled, and there's a if were the road constrained to where you could travel, you would see a lot of traffic. But people are sort of traveling side by side in their carriages, and you're able to sort of ride past them pretty easily. They seem to be going a pretty easy pace, like they're not in a rush.
As we pass the gate, I would like to hand the. Do I know the guards?
The guards on duty, you're not exactly sure who they are.
Okay. Well, I guess I don't really have much of a choice because I'm riding out of town right now. I will hand them 2 notes that I have written and folded up that have been addressed specifically, and a couple coppers to see that they are delivered, please.
Okay, I take
And
it.
I will send you the contents of those notes for your use later.
Thanks, bud. About to ask. Okay, so you guys keep riding throughout the day. The first day is pretty quiet as you're leaving the town. The roads are pretty well traveled. Looking at the map, you know that you have to actually travel along this road for a couple of days, and there's not really a whole lot of campsites that are pre-made. Not a lot of caravans are parking out. They seem to be going between several different villages, all that are just like small farming outskirts, and you are sort of just of your own devices.
Cool. I imagine we're going at a pretty steady pace.
Yeah, nothing too crazy so far. Unless you guys tell me otherwise, I assume you're going at like the slowest pace.
Okay.
I have to go grab a book real quick because I'm dumb and forgot to grab it. So you guys talk amongst yourselves. Build some dialogue.
Sure. Can do. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do stuff? How is Ace?
She's fine.
your,
Took me a sec. I was like,
your mouse.
wait,
Ooh.
she's good. And I'm gonna give her another crumb. Just gonna eat it off my shoulder.
Oh, Ace is female.
She is. She doesn't have any
Lovely.
balls. Unless he lost them, I don't know. Our dialogues are very one way.
Jesus.
So Lander is seriously like a homegrown boy. So you all are like the strangest people he's ever seen, and very widely traveled as far as he's concerned. So he's just going to ask you no end of questions. So just start throwing crap out there. It's like, so Lady Astrid, where are you from?
Oh dear.
I don't know. Let me ask you a question first, Mr. Lander. How does a farm boy of the age of only 17 years have such good words? How do you talk so fine, boy?
Oh, well, I get bored with just the in and day out of farm work, and so I spend all my spare time reading every book that I can come across.
Interesting. So you're a big lad, and you're also very smart. You must be a winner with the ladies.
And
Or
he'll
fellas,
turn a
I
little
don't
bit
know.
red and just kind of not say
pat him
anything.
on the
He's just
shoulder.
clearly
It's okay.
embarrassed.
And humble. What a gentleman. Now,
Seeing,
Astrid. Where the hell are you from?
I am from Neverwinter, kind of up the outskirts. My family lives in an estate out there. Yeah. What about you, Fenric?
I was abandoned in a mine
Ah, yes.
and raised in a mine my entire life.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't imagine that would have been pleasant.
I once saw a man have his skin removed while he was alive.
Oh, flaying, really?
Yeah.
Wow,
Is it
that's
interesting? I've
real
read
nice.
about flaying. Is it as torturous as it seems?
I don't know, you'll have to ask him.
Is he alive?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay.
He is quite dead.
Quite dead. Oh, okay. So she'll start writing in her
Okay.
notebook.
Okay. That's
Flaying
pretty good.
does ultimately lead to death. Was it a slow death?
Yeah, I'd say it was pretty slow.
Amendment leads to slow death.
Lots of
Okay.
blood. Lots of yelling.
Ooh,
At this point, Leaf is very uncomfortable.
very, very bloody, very torturous. And
Oh,
she
so
gets
is
to
Lander.
writing.
That's
So
when
is-
you guys see another rider kind of like riding past you guys. His eyes just open like he's like, "What the fuck?" And he kind of like slows down even more.
I'm writing side saddle too while I'm doing this.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
I'm just completely unaware who's around me and who's hearing these horrible stories.
Oh, you're actually writing in a notebook
Yes,
while
I'm
writing side saddle.
side-
Okay.
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Oh my god.
Fenric, he's
Leif, I'm
so-
gonna have to ask you to stop staring at my pet mouse so much. You're making me scared for his life. Her life, sorry.
Means staring at your mouse.
I just think you might be kind of hungry, and it's an instinctual thing. You can't help it.
I am very well trained in controlling my hunger. Thank you, sir.
No, that's what happens
I
when you assume,
survived
I guess.
3 weeks in a desert.
He said, wiping drool from his mouth.
It's hot out here, okay?
Why did you want that sheep then?
It was adorable.
It was
It was pretty adorable.
Okay,
was.
so you guys are met with night. Night begins to fall. You can choose to make camp now, or you can do so later in the evening. Up to you guys.
Should we make camp now?
Sorry,
You said this
I feel like we could
It
keep
was-
going a little bit.
just about dusk.
Okay.
We all have dark vision. We're all pretty well
I do
rested.
not have dark
Well-
vision.
Here's the thing about that.
Ooh, sorry about that, Lizard.
Here's,
I do not have dark vision. I am away from my town, never having done so. And
Are you crying a little?
I've been on hunting trips and all that, but I think it might be time to stop, guys. I'm getting a little bit. Maybe a little bit homesick. Maybe we just need to make sure that we're gonna have a safe place for the night.
Lander, are you okay? You're not gonna cry, are
I'm
you?
doing fun.
No.
And Astrid is going to delicately like hand you a tissue.
I'm gonna proceed to tell him a story about how I survived in the North wilderness surrounded
Go
by
on.
wolves for 3 days.
Go on.
I'll Sorry.
What's that story?
Lander, it's okay. Being away from home isn't so bad. I once had to survive in the frozen tundra of the wilderness up north, surrounded by being hunted by wolves for a couple days. It gets better.
It's when he says it gets better. You hear in the forest.
And is that your stomach?
No, but I will take this tissue that Astrid gave me. He was like, "Oh, you must be a rich lady to have such fine paper made."
Oh my god.
But it doesn't.
That sound
What is
reminds me
that?
of a story of a man that went into the dark and he screamed, and I think he died, and a bunch of blood and bones came out. But
What?
What?
I don't know. It's nothing to worry about. It just reminded me of a story. That's
I really think
Is it
we should
pretty
stop.
dark now?
It's beginning to get dark. Yes.
Okay.
Do we know where that sound came from, or
From
can
the
I
woods.
something from the woods?
It's just
Can I
all
see
around
anything?
us.
You haven't seen anything.
Okay.
I
I think it's probably safe to keep going away from whatever the hell that was.
agree.
That exactly.
Yeah.
This sounds like a frightening beast.
Sounds like a frightening beast. Big mouth, lots of fur.
Lots of teeth. Very short.
Yeah. Lander, we got to keep going for just a little bit longer.
All right. And I'll look over my shoulder at all the strange noises happening.
It's coming for you, run, boy.
Run, Landa!
If you say so.
Okay.
We're gonna ride for another hour.
Okay. So as you guys keep writing, your mark is what I'll now call it begins to tingle a little bit. You've got all the sensation back in your leg. It feels like it's beginning to burn. It's just a little uncomfortable at this point.
Right. Adjust myself in the saddle.
You're like, damn. Okay, this is not great.
Oh yeah.
And then night has fallen. You can see the stars above you. It's a fairly beautiful night, fairly clear. You no longer hear the sounds of the animals,
Yeah.
That's good.
except that one.
Oh God, keep going.
They're back!
You guys want to make camp, or do you guys want to keep going?
I like camps.
I would definitely like to make camp, please. It's
Yeah.
really dark now.
Set it up.
Can I just start a fire, please?
Okay. So you guys peel off to the side of the road. Do you guys want to go into the forest to make camp, or are you okay with camping on the side of the road?
Probably like kind of in the bush a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys
I would
find...
also like to
Go ahead.
can I make some little contraptions with like sticks or something that are basically like alarms? If someone like steps on them, they'll crack, or like I don't know.
You can make a pretty rudimentary one. You'll just hear sticks breaking.
That's fine.
Okay. Sure. So you
I don't have to roll for anything. Or
what's that?
need to roll anything?
No, I mean you're putting sticks around your campsite.
Sticks.
Yeah, it's not. It's real rudimentary.
I call this stick alarm.
Call it the stick alarm.
Yes.
So you plant some sticks around where your camp is going to be, and you get some really dry ones so that they'll make a nice little crack. But you then are left to make the campfire. Who's going to make the campfire?
I'll do
I can
it.
just throw produce flame into it.
Okay, so you gather some sticks together. And you go, boop, and it just lights.
So Lander will spend like 20 minutes or so gathering firewood and stacking it all nice and perfect to make a fire, and then
Astrid's
Astrid
just
can
gonna walk over and go,
bam,
and it'll be like, oh,
and it's set ablaze. Your fire is roaring pretty great. It's a really good fire. You guys eat your rations, or do you want to like try getting some game or something?
I would try to hunt, but my leg kind of hurts, so
and it's
I'll
kind
just
of
eat some
late for
rations.
that.
It's very late for
Stuff.
hunting.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
I
guess
can
we're
see
stuck with rations for the night.
Cool.
Do I still have? No, I gave the goat to
Yep.
the
Oh,
goblin.
yup.
I do have rations though, because they are in my.
Please
Pouch
reduce your
in my
rations
pack.
by 1.
Okay. Does anyone else have rations?
Everyone should have at least 5 rations.
Yeah.
Lander has 10.
And
a big
that,
boy.
That is enough to eat for 1 day. So don't worry about removing 1 per meal. It's just once a day you need to eat this. You need to take 1 off that counter.
Okay, cool.
Okay. You guys want to set up watch? Or do you want to tell stories at night? What do you want to do?
I'd say we set it watch.
Okay.
I once saw a man whose eyes were replaced by arrows.
By
He'd only look
arrows.
around and the arrows would point wherever he was looking. He couldn't see. He was obviously quite blind.
Nice.
But his eyes were arrows.
Oh my god.
What skill is used to save against fear?
That would be a wisdom save.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I was just making sure I'm role playing this right.
Okay, cool.
So
How did the
yeah.
arrows end up in his eyes? I'm guessing not voluntarily.
He put them in himself. Yeah, he went kind
did.
of mad.
Oh,
He went mad.
interesting.
Not.
Anyways, I'm off to bed.
Okay, good night.
Sleep
Okay.
well.
So who's taking first watch?
I can, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, Lander will lay down, but he is too terrified right now because of all the stuff that Fenric is talking about to sleep. That and the animal business. I mean, he's been on hunting trips before, but this is still the farthest he's ever been from home.
Are
Okay.
you crying?
No, I just can't sleep. I'm terrified.
So
And I miss home.
Astrid. During your watch, while Lander's trying to get some sleep, but unsuccessfully, you hear that snarling again.
Would I know in what direction or identify the noise? What it would
You know
be?
it's some type of hound,
A hound.
but again,
Okay.
it appears to be in several places. You're not exactly sure where it's coming from exclusively.
Okay. Pretty far away still or very close by?
About 60 feet away.
Okay. Hearing that, I'm going to slowly start to wake up the party.
Okay.
Just let them know.
You're all kind of roused and told that there is something on the outskirts of the camp.
Like my stretched.
There seems to be a fairly large pack of hounds.
Hounds.
Yeah, you guys, let's be calm about it. Let's be calm. But they seem to be fairly close by.
Get rid of them.
Just
I
want
guess
to
I'm
give you
awake now.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is something that we should be very careful of. Sleep with your weapons nearby. Oh, there it is.
Do I know what direction that's coming from?
It seems to be coming from behind where it's opposite to where the road is.
Can I proceed to
I'm
climb
gonna
a tree?
I'm gonna fire at that direction.
Okay. Make a shot at disadvantage. A 10. Okay. So you take a gun and you fire it off in that direction. You can hear it splintering off some wood, but you don't hear anything else. Leaf has proceeded to climb a tree.
Let me know when they're gone.
They're just hounds, boy.
Hounds are
Um,
scary.
When it comes down to it, Lander will have steeled himself, so he's now up, awake, alert, and
Okay.
has his bow ready to go.
Sure. Fenric, when you fired off in that direction, for a split second, you thought you saw two sets of eyes that seemed
Okay.
to duck away after the gunshot.
Okay. I think there's two of them. Whatever they be. Stay alert. Use your arrow eyes.
Being a feline,
Uh-huh.
having somewhat feline senses,
Uh-huh.
do I smell anything that I could associate with a creature?
Do you have the trait Keen Senses?
I don't know. Let me find out. I don't think so.
Then no.
Okay. Just check.
You can make a perception check.
Okay. Let me do that then.
Nope.
13. Okay. I tried.
And failed. What do you guys want to do?
I also rolled a perception, but I don't know if that did anything.
To smell these dogs? these
Nah,
hounds?
forget I did that. Forget I did
Do we
that.
still hear any of the sounds? I guess I
You-
could make
you
a
do
perception
not.
for that. So we don't hear anything anymore. Okay, well, I'm awake
Maybe-
anyway.
Maybe we should stick rather close together.
We should
Is the
protect the
fire
horses.
still burning brightly, or is it kind of going out?
It is still burning pretty brightly.
Okay.
Can we see the horses?
Yeah.
Okay.
All 4 horses are accounted for.
I'm gonna move towards the horses and kind of guard that area.
Sure.
I'll stand on top of one of the horses, actually.
You're going to stand on top of one of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's like in its stirrups, or like literally standing on its back.
on its back.
Oh, you're an elf. You can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a small boy.
Hey, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'6" or something. 110 pounds.
Okay. So, you guys trying to get back to sleep, or are you just going to all keep watch?
I will keep watch.
Okay. You tell the others to go back to sleep then?
Yeah. If you all wish to return to your rest, I'll keep watch. I am very much awake right now.
Okay.
So the sounds still sound like they're coming from one direction, or are they kind of all around
the
us?
sounds have disappeared.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna remain alert for a little while longer
Sure.
by the horses.
Okay. So you guys, what do Leaf and Astrid do currently?
Astrid is going to. I'm a half elf. Do I sleep or trance?
You sleep.
Okay, I'm going to try to get some sleep, a little bit of sleep.
Okay. All right. So you go back to bed. Leaf, what are you doing, bud?
I'm in the tree still. So I suppose I'll like curl up and try to take
That's the
somewhat of a
wrong
nap. I'll try to rest, but I'm very much gonna try and stay alert as
Okay.
much as I can.
All right.
Okay.
So if that's what you guys are doing, let me just do a quick little. Okay, man, it's really bad. So Lander and Fenric, you guys hear and see these 2 sets of eyes, and you hear some of your twigs snapping.
Lander will slowly take a breath, draw his bow slowly and quietly, take aim right between these 2 eyes, or between the, you know what I mean, right here on one of the sets of eyes, and loose an arrow from his longbow.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you kind of
Holy shit.
having those eyes as an indicator. You're like, okay, I see what I'm aiming at.
I can do this.
You fire it off as sneakily as you can, and you do land. And with it, it lets out this huge howl, this huge guttural roar as you land it straight smack dab in the face, and that's when it bolts out. And I say it because it's not 2 things. It's one 2-headed dog.
Oh, God.
As it bolts out and it charges at you, and I'm gonna ask for initiatives for the wave.
Okay.
Which means Leaf
Jesus.
and Astrid, not yet.
21!
Nice.
Okay, so
Nice dexterity check there.
nice one, boys.
Damn.
You guys are so dexterous.
Okay. All right, so if you guys are gonna be woken up, you will need to jump into the initiative. But for right now, you have heard nothing except this guttural roar. So I want you guys to make a perception check real quick. Leaf and Astrid. Okay, you're both awake. You will act on the next turn. So give me your initiatives, and we'll pop you out of this one, but the next one, when you're up and ready, we'll be able to do that. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right, so Lander, you were up first. This double-headed black dog with
I will draw another arrow and shoot at the other head.
Okay.
Another natural
fuck?
20.
What the shit right now, my dude? All right,
Must have
yeah.
good internet.
Jesus, how much damage is that total? 10. Wow.
Yeah, so that's a natural 20 for 16 damage, assuming it hits.
Yeah,
Wow.
it hits.
Okay.
Okay, it is now its turn. Seeing that you have landed one in sort of the head of one, so it's kind of like lazily acting. You did land it right between the heads.
Okay.
And the other, which is more like its collar. It is then going to attack you twice.
Okay.
See, it's-
As a bonus action, since I kind of gathered that it's going to lunge at me, can I drop my bow and draw my short swords? Not that it's actually going to help me until my next
Yeah, it
round
doesn't.
anyway. I'm just
It
kind of
doesn't- I mean,
adding
yeah,
flavor.
sure.
Okay.
What is your AC, my dude?
My AC is 13.
Hit and hit. All right, so you're hit twice. I need you
God.
to take the following damage: 7
Damn.
and 7. So it's 14 points of total
Oh,
damage.
Lander is unconscious already.
Cool.
Jesus.
Also, do me a solid and make a con saving throw.
Oh, that's a check. Hang on. Con save.
Cool.
16. Oh, it's the same.
Let's reverse the
Good
21.
job. You feel nothing.
Like
I
death,
don't
nothing.
like this.
No, like you nothing else happens to you.
Okay, good.
But
Oh, good.
it is now Fenric's turn. You just saw this double-headed blackened dog take 2 giant chomps out of your boy Lander, and he is down.
Oh God, bad dog! And I'm going to slap the horse's ass with the butt of my gun, and hopefully start riding towards the
They
dog
are-
while standing up.
Okay, sure. So you slap it. It
Yeah.
then moves, but then you realize, oh wait, these horses were tied up.
Okay. Fuck.
That's your action. You have a move, and you have a bonus.
I don't know what could I do with my bonus action?
I mean, throw stuff to an ally. Some spells, which you don't have right now, so... I mean...
Can I use prestidigitation? I can like make a sound come from somewhere.
That's a standard action.
Fuck. I'm going to. Are any of the horses untied?
No,
Any of them?
no. It will be a
Smart
bonus
people.
action. I'll let you... I'm
I'm going to cut one of the ropes. I'm going to cut one of the fucking ropes.
All right, you've cut one
I'm
of the
going to
ropes
stay on the
now.
goddamn horse.
All right, there you go. You cut the rope.
And I'm done.
That is going to make it Lander's turn again. Please make a death saving throw.
Oh my god.
You're muted, by the way.
Oh, sorry, I was typing. Death save.
Hey, you succeeded. on
Okay,
one.
I succeeded on one.
Hooray! Death dog time. They are going to run over and seeing this guy make horses do bad things. It is going to try and jump and attack you, Fenric. What's your AC, bud?
16.
16? Okay, that's a miss. And that's a miss. They both kind of leap at you, and they kind of miss, and they sort of bound into this horse. Please make an acrobatics check. No. You when they knock the horse over, you kind of lose your balance and fall on the floor, and the horse runs.
Great.
So now it's gonna be your turn. You are currently on the ground in front of this demon dog.
Okay. I'm gonna get up and like brush the dirt off me. I'm gonna see this dog staring at me in the face. And I'm just gonna start running at it. Ah! With my guns. Ace is gonna be sitting here.
Okay.
Gonna shoot him twice, which is one attack.
Yep. Let's see. That is a hit for 11 points of damage. Good job. It is still up, however.
Oh my god.
You've clearly knocked some flesh off of its side, and it looks rather upset with you. It's at this point that Astrid is awake and ready to act.
Okay, so chaos is everywhere.
You see a double-headed, blackened, fur-covered dog who just ripped a couple chunks out of Lander and made one of your horses run off, and is currently about to try and take some bites out of your boy, Fenric.
I am going to cast Produce Flame at the double-headed dog.
You're just going to chuck it at him?
Yep.
Cool.
Fire.
So as you do so, you chuck it, and it hits it, and it takes a big... It gets scorched. You done scorched him a little bit.
I'm just
It is still up,
gonna look at
however.
Fenric and be like, "Are you okay?"
I'm just like reloading. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Leaf, you're up.
I'm assuming it hasn't noticed me since I'm in a tree.
It has not noticed you as of yet.
How close is it to the tree I'm in, or one of the branches I could jump off?
How high do you climb?
I can climb 20 feet high.
I mean, how high does Leaf climb to
Oh,
hide
I'll
from
climb to
dogs?
like the first set of branches. I'm not going like all the way to the top of the tree.
Okay, then you're about 30 feet up.
Okay. Is it close enough I could jump off a branch towards it?
You'd have
Or
to
is it
make
far
some
enough
real
away?
good acrobatics rolls.
Shit.
Or take some real heavy damage.
That's what I'm saying.
If you fuck up, you'll take 2d6 worth of damage.
Yeah, no. So, since am I technically hidden?
You are technically hidden. It has
I'm
not
gonna
noticed you.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at it then.
Okay, make the attack.
Where's my dagger ranged? I'm assuming it's that one.
Yep.
So 17.
Yeah, you hit.
Why is there no damage?
That's weird. Just roll a d4.
D4 plus what my
Your sneak attack is, yeah.
1d4.
Plus 1d6.
Awesome. Plus what?
1d6 for the sneak attack.
Yeah, the sneak attack over here.
Cool.
3.
So you throw the dagger down, and you actually land it right in its spine.
Yeah.
And when you do, you hear a distinctive and it just sort of becomes limp and drops.
Am I supposed to get a damage bonus
No?
in range?
No.
Okay.
It's just
I
a
was
1d4.
just checking.
So yeah, so
Okay.
you have killed this death dog. Hey Lander, death save throw real quick.
You can do it.
Nice shot, Leaf.
Woo!
Hey, cool, you got a 19.
Wow.
Okay.
Victory.
You are still technically bleeding out.
That could have been very bad.
So this death dog is now dead. You're down a horse,
Yeah.
and Lander is still bleeding.
Who's the best with medicine?
Probably.
I think that would be me.
Yeah.
We should check on our friendo.
So,
So
can I just roll?
yeah, you can definitely roll a
Okay.
medicine
medicine check to figure it out.
Nice.
Sorry, I don't know how this works.
You're fine.
So good.
Yeah, so with that medicine check, you're able to identify that he is currently still bleeding out.
Okay.
to stabilize him, you'd have to use a medicine kit or a healing potion or a healing spell.
Oh, medicine check doesn't
It
stabilize?
allows you to identify what's wrong.
Okay.
doesn't-
Seeing
it
this,
doesn't
would be like,
auto-fix.
he is. I'm gonna be. Oh, he is definitely bleeding out. Let's see. Let's see.
totes
What can I
dying right
do? And
I
this is a little
forgot
bit,
to
and
get
I'm gonna
the medicine
cast
kit.
Healing Word
Okay.
on Lander. Let's see. I'm not very proficient at this. I'm not very good, but I can do just the bare minimum. I think it will save him.
And
No.
I come back.
Healing. So yeah, you are currently healed up. You get back 4 hit points. The life rushes back into you as your wounds appear to mend. You are not feeling good though.
No. Well, I don't know.
Whatsoever.
That's 33% of my hit points.
Yeah, you are not in a good way.
Jesus.
Okay. I'm at least awake now.
Yes,
and
you
so
are
I'll
awake.
see.
You are
Yeah, I'll see,
definitely awake.
I'll see Astrid's face right above me.
I'm gonna be like this.
Thank you.
You're welcome, child. Try not to die on us, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You know where the Umbral Tower is. I need you.
Yeah.
Well, I just know how to read a map. That's all.
Next.
Yeah. So it's not my turn though now, is it?
No, there's no longer a turn order. You've killed the mans.
Oh, I missed that because I was unconscious.
Yeah,
Was it just a wild?
it appears
Whatever
to be
it
just
was?
like a wild dog,
Okay.
A wild two-headed dog.
a wild 2-headed dog. Lander, you know that's not normal for these woods. The death dog is a creature of
Yeah.
of local legend that hunts villagers in the night.
That is definitely not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Can I try to gather my arrows, please?
Please make just make one dex check.
Okay. Oh, that's a save. I almost click save every time.
Yeah.
19.
You can pull them both out. They're
Okay.
not going to be super great because they've already like punctured bone.
Uh huh.
If you reheaded them, then that'd be fine.
Okay.
So what
I
is
can
this
help you with
beast
that.
called?
It's called the Death Dog.
The death dog.
The dog.
So it's a local legend known
It's
as the Death Dog, right?
Does Fenric know if it came from the Underdark? Like it came out of the...
Make an Arcana check. You don't know if they're from the Underdark or not.
You said local?
Yeah, it's a local legend.
Okay, so history check really wouldn't give me much.
It might.
Oh,
You know that the Death
a
Dog
study.
is a two-headed hound that roams the plains and the Underdark. It hates everything. It eats anything, and its bite
Sense.
is very poisonous. And you know that lots of people obviously die from it. Hence the name the Death Dog. It is often seen as an omen of ill fortune.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Omen of ill.
Can I pull my dagger out of its spine?
Yeah. Takes
Am
you a
I
while
able
because it's pretty
to?
lodged in there, but you can get
Yeah.
it.
Am I able to harvest any of his? I'm assuming he's got like venom fangs or something.
No, it's actually his saliva.
Oh, am I able to harvest that?
You'd have to be super careful because it's called the Death Dog for a reason.
Okay, I don't want to deal with them.
Don't touch it.
I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
Just put-
I want the poison though. Okay.
That's my thing.
I'll take first watch for the rest of the night.
It is about 2 in
Oh.
the morning.
About
That
what time can we
sounds-
expect sunrise?
So
About 6.
I'm sorry, retro a little bit. From the history check, do I know if he runs in a pack or if it's just one
they're
death
usually
dog?
solitary.
Okay.
They tend not to
And-
like anything, including themselves.
Okay. I'm going to
So,
let the party know. Be
edge.
like, I think it would be okay if we kind of set up the perimeter back up a little bit and we all got some sleep. They tend not to run in packs. It's probably just a solitary thing.
All right. Sounds
Sounds
familiar.
Vicious.
It's like I've heard that somewhere before.
Fenric,
I'll take first watch.
Fenric,
You guys get some red
when
humies.
she mentions that they're from the Underdark, it jogs your memory that these hounds are often used to hunt slaves that are running away.
Oh, okay. Like I said, I'll take first watch. There might be other things nearby.
Are you sure it's wise for you not to get any sleep
I don't.
with your injuries?
I'll be fine. My heart's going a little too fast for any kind of meditation. So
Okay. Well, make sure to wake me up when you're tired.
will do.
Okay, so you guys get some more sleep, except for the obvious, and dawn comes. You you all see this death dog corpse just still hanging out in your campsite.
And the corpse of a horse, apparently.
Nope.
Or did the horse run
The horse
away?
ran away.
Okay, at least we don't have a dead horse.
It did not kill the horse. It just kind of like fell into the horse, and the horse got scared.
Except I'm kind of responsible for those horses. Oh,
Was
Alaska's
too
gonna
late
kill
now.
me.
Is there any way I could see which way it ran?
I mean, it was
Based on,
hours
like-
ago.
Based on like hoof prints or something?
Make a survival check.
It's a pretty big horse.
Let's see here. Let me click the button. 17.
You have. I mean, you got a pretty decent idea where it went, but if you found that out like hours ago, you might have been able to catch up to it.
Okay.
I'm assuming it just went back to town.
It went in the direction of the woods.
We can hope.
Okay.
We'll just say we ate
Be
it.
gone.
We'll just say we ate it.
Oh, Alaska's gonna kill me.
She doesn't need to know. We'll buy
They're
a different
there,
horse.
Linda.
We'll buy a
They're
different
there.
horse,
I'm
it's fine.
sure it's
Do you see that brand?
they're there, Linda. It's fine. There's nothing
you-
that can be done now.
You do notice
Oh.
that it does have a brand on its butt that appears to. It kind of looks like the symbol of the Masons a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
yeah. She likes her horse. She is not gonna be happy that we lost one of their
Well,
horses.
There's
She
no-
Oh,
did,
well.
she did send us on a dangerous journey, and we can make up a life for you, son. No worries.
Yes, it'll be
Pick up
fine.
a life for
was
you.
There was a death dog, I swear.
I think we should get going though.
Okay. You guys got a long
oh,
trip
I'm
out of you.
recovered.
Leaf, you ride with me. Because we're both small.
I was able to
Aye,
recover
aye.
my hit points. Yes.
I'm sorry, what?
I was able to recover my hit points. Yes.
Well, the thing about that is, you didn't.
God.
You didn't.
Okay, fine. I'll use a second wind then,
Okay, you
and
use a
I'll
second
get
wind.
back the same amount
There
of
you
hit
go.
points as if I
Oh
had.
yeah, did I lose that spell slot?
Produce flame is a cantrip, isn't it?
No, I used
Yeah.
healing word. That's a
Oh yeah,
slot.
yeah. You did not get that back.
Okay, so I'm down to 1.
You were
Gotcha.
down one
Thank you.
spell. But yeah, so you guys have the rest of the day ahead of you.
Onward.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
wanna-
Well, that horse is dead. Let's keep going.
So you guys want to keep heading east, or you want to go look for the horse?
East.
East. You got
East.
Bonk that horse.
I want to save my leg,
Oh.
not the horse.
I will keep
Yeah.
my eye out for the horse in case for some reason it comes back to the road.
it. Okay.
I can do an animal handling check if I need to.
Fenric,
Yes, sir.
I need you to roll me a die. That die,
Kinda die.
is 1d100.
Oh my god, no.
56.
Don't explode. Oh god, he's exploding.
Throughout the night, you felt a lot of duress, whether it was falling off the horse, seeing one of your compatriots get injured. Your mark begins to ignite. In what you think is ending up to be your untimely demise, you realize the saddle you're on starts to catch fire.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Then, when you jump off the horse, you notice the ground around you starts to catch fire. Then your shoes.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus. I'm on fire.
What's going on? What's going on?
Kick my shoes
After about
off.
a minute of panicking and having the grass around him catch fire, he's no longer aflame.
Well, that was weird.
Like he's fine?
Uh,
Like, I mean, he's not on fire
He's
anymore,
not on
but
fire.
he's upright.
Yeah, he's looks to be
Is
all
the
right.
ground
I mean,
still on fire?
at all?
your shoes are gone.
Just having a heat flash. That happens.
Is the ground still on fire?
What?
Yeah,
Are-
yeah, it got
is
still on
this-
fire. Saddle is burnt to cinders.
Is the horse
Fenric,
on
is
fire?
this
I assume that you, being cognitive thought, removed the saddle
Yeah.
from the horse.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fenric, is this a side effect of the...
I don't know what the fuck
Flag.
that was.
Do you normally
Do you normally catch
combust
fire
into
randomly?
flames?
Uh,
Is this a...
no, this is
No?
the
Okay,
first.
so this is a new development.
This is
I
a
can
new
only
thing.
assume this is from the ore.
I'd be safe to say, yeah.
Maybe it's
That is
Maybelline.
what it is.
Do you feel
Maybe
like
I
you're going
maybe
to...
I should walk.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you are down one saddle. You have 3 horses left, and Fenric has no shoes.
Great
and
adventure.
he just chose to walk.
The road is a little bit sharp. There are some rocks that kind of poke your feet. It's a little irritating, but nothing too bad.
With my to prevent stress on Fenric, I have an extra costume. I'm gonna pull the shoes that would go with that out and hand them to him.
What kind of costume
And-
is it?
It's a jester's outfit, so they have little bells on them.
You now have jingle bells. You have disadvantage against all stealth checks.
But you have shoes.
You do have shoes. You are no longer being irritated.
And you look great.
They
Thank
look
you.
really dumb.
Fenric, that's quite
They're
festive.
fabulous.
One is bright purple. The others are very neon green.
Oh my god.
I'd like to ask Leaf, were you in town to try to perform at the festival?
No,
No,
that's
that's-
his Sunday outfit.
That's back from when I used to be an entertainer back in Neverwinter.
Oh. Oh wait,
Have I heard
Lady
of
Astrid,
you?
aren't you from Neverwinter?
I am. Would have seen you before.
Probably not. I wasn't there very long.
Oh,
There was an incident where I kind of stabbed somebody, and then I wasn't allowed back there for a little while, so
they tend to
I
be
went to
rather
Theron.
strict on stabbings, don't they?
There was a minor misunderstanding where I kind of stabbed the guy a few times. When really he
It was
ran
just
into
once.
my knife like 18 times. I mean,
It was
it's his
just
fault.
once.
Mm.
And-
Okay.
Astrid is trying really hard not to let Fenric know that she's giggling about his shoes.
I can hear you giggling back there.
They're so festive.
They are kind of funny though, aren't they?
He's just jingling about.
They got
Lander,
lots of gold.
hearing the story of stabbing someone and well, like everything that has come out of Fenric's mouth since we left town, I'm really kind of worried about the group of people that I'm traveling with. I'm like,
You feel
who
like
the
maybe they're
fuck
not,
are
they're
these
not-
people?
They're not the best for people to be on a grand quest with.
We're gonna influence Lander so hard.
Yeah, and he's a young, impressionable
levels
farm
of
boy.
No, you
Blackguard.
have no idea.
All right, so with that
But
being
Death
said,
Knight.
you all continue down the road, and the day's journey is rather uneventful, aside from the event from last evening.
Spontaneous combustion.
The spontaneous combustion as well, kind of
Jingle
a weird
shoes.
one, but you all continue on down this road for a while, when you come up upon a fork in the road.
Consult the map.
There is no fork in the road on the map.
Map,
Oh,
the
fuck.
map.
Which way is more east?
Would you know?
What time of day is it?
It's about midday.
Well, we were
Yes.
headed east.
Mhm.
So which one
They are
is
both.
more?
It is a fork like this. One is going more north. One's going more south.
What way I wrote to see if I know which east would be.
They're both east. It's just one's northeast and one's southeast.
Can we go
Yeah,
in
but-
between them?
You can definitely leave the road and go in between them.
Well,
Just
your
it-
map
Multiple
doesn't it,
options here.
your map isn't Umbral Tower like either up here or down here?
That's
Right.
what.
Just-
That's kind of what I'm asking.
Okay,
Like,
all right. It is more southeast.
Southeast.
okay. Then let's go to the left.
Okay.
No, to the right. To the right. For some reason, when I'm traveling, I'm always traveling
Oh
west.
God, Lander, stop.
Let's go to the
Go
right.
back. So you guys
Fun
take
hiking
the,
trip. Never listened to him.
We're almost there. No.
You guys take the southeastern path. It will still be like 11 days until you get there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We just do like a montage where the sun sets and rises many times, and we.
It rises and sets a couple of times.
It snows.
Uneventfully, but you guys do come up upon a village. The village is called Eagle's Rest. It's a very small village, maybe 50 people in it, but it looks like there's a couple traders here also getting refuge. Immediately, you don't see anything super strange. It looks like a regular town, but you do see, after lingering a little bit, there are a couple of people arguing in the center near the well.
Can I hear what they're
Maybe
arguing
we should
about?
get you some shoes while we're here.
They
I'm gonna-
appear to be arguing over land.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna approach, not like directly up to them, but like kind of walk
Jingle
up and see what the commotion is.
Ching 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 ching. They both kind of look at you. They look very gruff, like they're upset with one another.
Oh, please continue. I was just admiring your argument.
I'd like to go to the well and like maybe pull up the bucket and fill my water skin.
Sure. You feel your water
Just
skin.
kind of eavesdropping on the whole thing.
It appears they're two rival families talking about who deserves the land to the north of town, because it's on the border of both their lands. But there's this one area that has a cave that they think belongs to them. Each thinks it belongs to them.
Hmm.
Okay,
Can I chime
I'll
into
finish
the
filling my
conversation?
water skin and go back to the horses.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna chime into their conversation.
sure, you walk up like a cat boy.
Yeah. I'll be like, have either of you been inside of the cave?
They kind of look to you, and they look you up and down, and say, "Buzz off!
I'm a cat. Get over it.
I'm a cat. Get over it."
I'm gonna walk up, and I hadn't heard the conversation, and I'm gonna jingle up and. Have either of you been inside the cave?
No, we haven't. Well, I haven't.
Why have
The other one says, "Me either."
Why don't you guys set a challenge for yourselves? Whoever can venture farthest into the cave and plant a flag farthest in it gets ownership of the cave.
They kind of look at each other like, "That's not a bad idea."
That's a very good idea, Venric.
I was thinking more so, which way does the cave enter land further?
Then the older man says, "I'm old though. I can't go venturing into caves. I'll die.
Do you forfeit then?
I've got like hell I do."
Okay.
Okay then.
Okay then.
You there,
Actually-
elf boy. Pointing to Fenric. See,
Okay.
you're the only elf boy.
Totally looking at
I was
me.
like, well, maybe they mistake me for an elf boy.
Me, him, me, her, me, her,
Cat?
him.
What?
Elf?
Cat? Elf boy. I'll pay you 20 gold to plant my flag into the cave.
Ooh.
That's got
Upon
weird.
other-
saying that, the younger man appears to protest. I'll pay you 30 gold. 40.
Oh.
I'm just sitting here like, what about
I'll
me?
also pay you 40.
You can't make it a moral choice. It's who's paying more. I'm not going to take equal pricings.
This is
That's all
very
I've got.
interesting.
40 gold's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Lander will walk
Do you
back
have
over
any
and-
nice shoes?
I mean,
Which
got
one of
my
your
shoes.
families?
what'd you say?
40 gold, 40 gold, and whoever produces me the nicest shoes by tonight wins the bid.
They
Remember,
both
I-
bolts.
Huh? Fenric, I like your diplomatic style. Very well done.
Oh my god.
You guys
You learn to
are
survive.
sort of left at this town well.
Lander will walk back over and maybe subtly like stretch and flex a little bit, like, oh, I could get in some of this action, like trying to show off maybe to try and earn
Wants a
some
little
money
bit of
too.
Cash?
It's like, oh, did I hear something about competition? I mean,
Then they're just gone.
What time is it?
It's about
The
midday
afternoon?
still. It's like maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Okay. I want to find a tavern if there is one in this town.
There is not a tavern. There is like a small little building where drinks are sold, but it's by no means a tavern.
Okay.
in.
Like an inn?
No.
I'm gonna go to that
Apparently
small
it's a
building.
dire town
Okay.
It's a
again.
dive bar.
It's basically a dive bar.
I
So
love
you
those.
walk in and it's being maintained by a human woman. She appears to be very matronly. Very looks like she's had a couple kids. Very ragged currently.
Okay. Okay.
You
Aw.
see a couple of little brats running around like they're like
Right,
they own
not
the
good
place,
kids she had.
kicking chairs and whatnot. You're like,
Right.
you better quit that! I'll punch
Oh my
your
God.
face in!
First of all, ma'am, I have to say your voice is quite lovely.
Oh, thank you!
Not going in there. Oh my god.
You're giving me a fluster! She then like puts her very, very large breasts over the counter, and you can see they are very gross. There's a smell coming from them, like she hasn't bathed in a while.
Oh God.
Clearly, she's got some really bad boob sweat. In this little dive as well, you see a rather old man, like maybe his early 60s, who looks very gaunt, and he is drinking, and you can see that he has vomited already on this table and just didn't care.
What are his clothes like?
Very ragged,
Okay.
patchy.
What
he
are his?
smells of grossness?
I'm gonna ask her. I'd love a mug of some strong ale, but maybe not as fermented as you are.
Lander
She
Does she
kind
know
of
what that
doesn't
looks
know what to
sideways at
say.
him.
Not sure if it's an
Astrid is just
insult
like
or a
this.
compliment.
Does she know what that word means?
No.
Okay.
We're all good.
Astrid is just gonna look at Fenrir like,
Here you go.
This is the look. This is exactly what Lander is doing. He's like, oh my god, oh my god. Oh
She pours out like this brown sludge, and she just passes it your way. Drink up, baby.
I just realized I have rustic
You
hospitality.
do.
Okay.
What?
Rustic hospitality.
It's a feature for the folk hero.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
what
I'm
that-
going to ask the lady also
God.
for ale, in a much kinder way than Fenric did.
Do you
She likes me though.
do you drink it?
Yeah, she does.
Fenric? Do you drink this grody ass ale?
Like how viscous is it? Like, is it like I hold it upside down and it like?
Slowly comes out. Yeah.
Okay, I feign to take a long sip, but really, I
It-
just go until it reaches my lips and then I bring
It
it down.
reaches your lips, and it is so pungent that it floors you.
Oh.
You are aback by how gross it smells.
Oh God.
You also make the mistake of normally when people get stuff on their top lip, they'll lick it off. You make the mistake of doing that just absent-mindedly, and you taste it. That happens. You wretch. It's like tar. It is like cold tar.
That was just so lovely that my body almost rejected it. Do you have just? I don't deserve such loveliness. Do you have any just regular mead or ale?
She pulls out a bottle and puts it on.
Oh, you're an angel. Thank you.
It just says Newport on the top. Has a giant red star.
Sounds lovely. And I'm gonna
I'll.
drink that.
It is heavily in comparison.
Yeah.
I would like to ask for if she has any distilled spirits.
Aren't you a bit young?
He is a bit young, isn't he?
They don't seem to have a problem in my town.
she just doesn't care. She just asks, and then pours out like a glass of this like very clear, almost fluorescent liquid.
Yeah.
She passes it your
Okay.
way. Drink up, baby.
I'd like to sniff it.
It smells like booze.
Okay, It's a shot. So
No. No,
Oh.
it's a double.
No. Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, do you just knock it back?
Yep.
Oh
Yes.
man, con save
Oh,
it,
you-
my dude.
man.
11.
You are drunk.
Okay.
You are very drunk.
Oh, that's really good
on
stuff.
a scale of 1 to 10, you are maple
You should-
bar.
I'm sorry.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you are maple bar drunk.
I don't know what that means.
Exactly.
So I'll just turn. You should really try some of this. It's really great.
Landa, are you okay?
He's only 17.
Yeah. I'm fine.
He's drunk.
Fine.
Lando, are you accustomed to drinking?
Well, yeah. Actually, in real, like out of character, yes, he is.
Okay.
In his town, like if you can order it, and like there's no
It's steel
age.
plane?
It's just
Steel
kind of
plane, the-
you're a grown up when you're a grown up because people see you as a grown up and you do grown up stuff.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
he's a grown up.
The average rule for a lot of small villages is if you can hold a sword, you can hold a beer.
Gotcha.
And Lander has 2 short swords, 2 hand axes, a long bow, and a shovel.
The
Astrid
shovel
is
makes it
just
seem like
going-
it's 12, though.
Sticking out of the
Astrid
back.
is going to go and be like, I'm to do a drunk test and kind of just tap him and see if he falls off the stool.
I don't think he would necessarily
Not
fall.
quite. His center of gravity is actually pretty good. He's a solid guy.
He's pretty dense, so be a little
Almost,
bit of force.
almost though. I mean, he tilts there. It's like those inflatable clowns, you know. He's like,
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Yeah. So, what do you guys want to do for the rest of the evening?
Is there?
So Fenric, what was that with the cave and the flags and the stuff?
Well, they're gonna pay us 40 gold, and I'm gonna get new shoes. We'll come up with a
Like,
plan afterwards.
but if you're the only one going in, how does that decide a winner? I mean, do you want me to run against you? Like, can we
These
do
are
like
good
race?
questions.
This is part of the
He's
plan.
still
that
really
we're,
smart, even though he's drunk.
We're still working it out. It's nothing to worry about right now.
Okay, just if you want to race, let me know, because
It's okay.
I like competition.
Oh, you've killed me. Oh my god.
Oh god, where's the dire bit? The dire dog, is it back?
Death Dog.
Later, please get inspiration for that shit. Oh my god.
Did it.
I'm
Nice.
glad to know we're actually doing inspiration.
Yeah,
now
we're
we
doing
set up the next
inspiration.
death save.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Night begins to fall, and these two men. Later, you're beginning to sober up a little bit. It's been a few hours. You're also muted. So you these two men come in with some two pretty nice pairs of shoes. But the main problem is you didn't tell them your size.
God.
So one is like rather small, and one is like really big. And they both shove them in your face.
Okay. Is there? Can I try them on? Are they like too small and too big?
You can try them on. The small ones are like really tight on your feet, but you could probably get away with wearing them. The big ones are like clown shoes.
Okay.
A third family comes up with shoes that are just right.
God.
These
The barmaid.
she has the perfect shoes. I think these small ones, I can break them in. They're a little small, but I can work with these.
Great! All you have to do is go to the cave and plant this flag.
And I will do that after the 40 gold you promised me.
Do you take me for some kind of fool?
No, but I take you for someone that wants to have this cave, and I'm just the man to do it.
You've got to do your part of the deal now.
The shoes are for going into the cave.
No.
It's
that was
part of the process of cave
that
dwelling.
was part of the reward.
What part of the world are you from?
Oh my god.
The world of men. Sir Elf. I don't know what you elves do, but we often wait for a job well done before giving out payment.
Well, you'd never seen a job well done like I well done a job.
I barely even know you. You might just
You
run
got
off
me
with,
shoes.
with me coin.
Oh my god.
Do the larger shoes look like they'd fit me?
They're like this big. They're
Oh,
clown
okay.
shoes.
Okay. A rabbit. A very big rabbit.
You'll
Yeah,
go
you
to the
should-
cave,
You should
you'll have-
believe him,
Drive-
friend. He does jobs well done very well.
Good.
Do.
Who the fuck is this?
This is this is our friend. Lander. He drinks a lot.
You'll go to the cave and you'll do my bidding.
I'll do what?
I'll take my shoes back then.
I'm just like behind him holding up the
Um,
jester shoes like
I'll kind of nudge Fenric just a little bit, and just kind of like, hey, just take the offer, and I'll kind of sidle up to the other person who's been shoved aside with the large shoes, and just very quickly, we don't have to go through the whole thing. Like, kind of offer my services as the competition. Is like, you still have a chance to beat this guy.
Let's do it.
50 gold.
Kind of robbing blind over here.
hey, you can sell the shoes and make that back.
They're
I don't need
fucking
them.
shoes.
Well, you made them.
I'm not a shoe guy.
Take them back.
I'm a cooper, not a cobbler.
Well,
you're cool.
take them back to the cobbler and tell them they were wrong.
I made them.
Okay, tell you what. Here's a foam nose. Just start a new career as a clown.
Is that fucking
As a bard.
Are you insulting me right now? Why the fuck should I take you on? You're insulting me.
Do you want to win this? Do you want the cave or not?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, then. Persuasion check.
You're
Okay.
too drunk for this.
17.
Fine. 50, but that's it.
Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of nudging and winking at Fenric, like with the other side of my mouth, trying to say, just take the deal.
Okay. You've got yourself a deal.
Good. That's what I thought.
I'm gonna. Can I speak to the two men? I'm gonna be like, how are you going to know which one planted a flag further?
The other
you
will return a
stupid
flag.
cat. You ruined the goddamn plan.
It's a gentleman's agreement. The one who returns with the flag, the other will win.
Okay.
Wait, what?
What?
You return the flag?
We return with the
So the loser brings their flag back because the other person got it farther in?
Yes.
You're not smart. Don't think about it too hard.
And the winner is the one that gets the reward.
Yes.
So if we don't show up with the flag, we get the reward. Yes?
Yes! One of you.
Shake.
The other has to bring the flag back, though.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know the rules anymore.
Yeah.
It's just super convoluted.
Okay, Fenric. Flags. We need flags.
They had you 2 flags. One
Okay.
has a fox on it. The other has an owl.
Take us to this cave. Oh, which? Who has which?
Who's Albor?
You have
Your
the
guy-
fox. Fenric
Okay.
has the owl.
Okay.
Birdman.
And then you guys are led to the outskirts of town and pointed in a direction. It says, the cave's over there!
All right.
Just okay.
Bye,
Let's
Fenric.
go.
Bye, Lander.
We're gonna walk in.
Yep.
You guys
We're
can-
gonna.
You guys can go
I think-
with them.
Oh. I mean, they
Go
said
on.
gentlemen's agreed. I'm like, I guess I'll stay out here.
We'll be right back.
Gentlemen.
We're gonna walk in out of eyesight,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take. I'm gonna say they promised you 50 gold.
Yeah, I negotiated 50 gold, so just let me win, and we'll just get 50 gold.
Sounds good. I'm gonna take your flag and just throw it in. All right.
Yeah.
Should we go back or should we wait a little bit just to make it believable?
Let's just
wait
camp out for a little bit.
All right. We'll sit
Yeah.
and we'll talk. I'll tell you more stories.
Let's
I
camp
once
out long
saw
enough
a
to have
man.
a short rest so I can get my second wind back.
Okay, so you guys wait 15 minutes.
I once saw a man whose legs were replaced with twigs. And when you think about it, in the mine there wasn't a lot of wood, so twigs were pretty hard to come by. Everyone wanted his legs, but they were just twigs. And he'd
How
walk
long
around.
So,
How
You'd
long
hear
did
him,
it
he'd
take?
crack.
so you guys come back with the one
Sorry.
flag, and the old man seems very angry that he lost. He goes, "I thought you would win."
There was a death dog in there. There was all these other
A
monsters.
what?
We could only go so far. There's a death dog in there. Don't go in there.
Both
Sir,
men
you backed the
look
wrong
very
horse.
worried.
I've never lost a competition.
And now they're saying, "You keep the cave." No, you keep the cave.
But we did see vast treasure that the death dog was guarding.
Oh.
So whoever has the cave has the right to the treasure.
And then the big burly man will say, "Oh, I think it was my guy who won. Here's your gold." And he hands you a sack of gold.
I tried my best, and I'm going to give the...
Oh, wait, I need another 25 for hazard pay because of that death dog. I mean, I got, like, real scraped up, and I'll show him, like, a skin knee or something.
No. And he just hands you the bag of gold.
Okay. For the shot.
Jesus.
Okay. And I'm going to give the flag back to the other family. Very
Keeps it,
sorry I failed you.
throws
The
it on
other
the ground,
the other
stomps
guy I
on
was
it a
with
couple
was
times.
bigger. What?
He throws them on the ground and stomps on them a couple times.
I do have to keep the shoes, though. They were tainted by the death dog when I kicked it in the eyes,
Keep it!
unfortunately.
All right. You guys have resolved the situation at Eagle's Rest.
I will split the gold with Fenric.
Are you doing it right in front of them?
I guess.
No.
Okay. So
Is it
do
still
you-
midday? or no, what?
It's evening now.
Okay, I
Because
guess
you-
we should
you
probably
were-
find
you
a
were
place
gonna
to
wait
sleep.
until the shoes were ready.
Yeah. Well, no, I guess all four of us went in, huh? So I guess
There
we should
was no
split it.
going
four
in. You
ways.
guys hid behind a tree and threw the flag inside.
Oh,
There's no actually
okay.
going into it. And he just
Well, I'm
waited.
just saying. I was trying to decide whether to split the gold 4 ways or 2 ways.
I want to go in that cave.
Just split it with Fenric if you really want to split it.
Okay.
So where?
25.
Yeah,
What do you
I
guys
am. I do value fair play.
So where are you guys making camp?
We should probably not stay in this town, just in case.
I don't know. That bartender lady seemed nice.
She smelled like a bottom of a boot.
Well, that's
Neither
not
you
her
were
fault.
drunk.
You seen any sources of fresh water around here? There's that well, and look at the crap I got out of it. I'll pour out my water skin and it's muddy.
I mean, it's not her fault, but she stinks like a broom.
A broom, a boot.
I think when you say
One of those
broom,
things.
you mean something not broom.
A broom that's been shoved up an asshole very far. You ever had that happen? That reminds me of a story of a man
So
when I was
as,
in the
as you
mine.
guys are traveling down the road, you decide to split the money, and you notice
Jesus.
that halfway through the pathway towards making camp, you notice that he skinted you.
He didn't give me 50 fucking
He
gold.
did not give you 50 gold. He gave you 35.
Oh fuck no! I go back.
We're
I will turn my horse around and go back for my
okay.
gold.
So you
He's just like,
you really
"These
go. Wait a minute."
bastard!
You speed on this Clydesdale back to town,
Yes.
and you don't know where to find this guy.
I will go into that dive bar
Okay.
and did I even catch the guy's name?
No.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna.
I'll ask the lady, the old man who were arguing here. What are their names, please? I'll be very nice to her. I'm being very polite. She had nothing to do with this.
I don't know. I don't care.
You
enough.
don't know who they were?
I call him.
You don't know?
I call him Shithead 1 and Shithead 2.
Okay, do you happen to know where Shithead 1 and Shithead 2 live?
Gods no.
Okay. Do you know anyone who might be able to tell me that?
That guy. And she points to the guy vomiting in the corner.
I'm gonna tell Lander. Mate, sometimes someone who thinks they won is a lot safer than someone who definitely lost.
But this isn't right. They
You've got to be
cheated us.
shitting me. We just got 35 gold for doing nothing.
But they promised us 50.
You also
We
promised
promised to do
the flag
the
in the
cave.
cave. So I mean,
Yeah.
cheat is a cheat. Is a cheat. Is a cheat.
I mean, I got your back,
Fine.
mate, but I'm saying we should take our money and run.
Fine. I'll get back on my horse and we'll leave.
They come back out of town and Astrid and Leaf see them. Fenric less pleased, but Lander seems very upset.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going on, Astrid?
I have no idea. They just kind of ran off.
They do that a lot, apparently.
The old codgers cheated us.
You
It's
cheated
puberty.
them.
I mean,
You really are upset over nothing, child.
If you had actually gone in the cave, maybe you could have found treasure to compensate for it.
Leaf does bring up a good point.
Yeah.
So
I'd say
we're
we
saying
go on
you
our
wanna
way.
Go back to the cave.
No,
I
I'm saying
wasn't
we
part
should
of
go
the
on our way.
arrangement.
Puberty is a tumultuous time of life.
Oh.
oh man.
Forgetting how humans work.
So, yeah,
You know, when they get laser eyes
Lander
and grow
will-
wings.
Lander will be slightly offended at this point. Just shut up for the rest of the night.
Yeah, it's a relatively quiet night for the rest of that time.
Jesus.
You guys go to make camp.
Do you guys want to make camp in the cave?
I think we've passed the cave. Long past it.
Cave is long since gone. But you all
Don't ever
look
bring
at-
it up again.
And you,
Best
you-
town.
while looking over the map, Lander, you notice that you're only a couple of days away from the Umbral Tower.
Oh, I will let the party know this.
Yay.
Well, let's
Look,
rest
we're
up
we're only a couple of days away.
I don't feel like exploding yet, so
I mean, that's always a good thing.
Have you felt anything?
I felt like when I got a little stress, I lit things on fire. But other than that, no.
Have you figured out a way to manage your stress?
Drinking,
Drinking.
yeah, it's healthy, but it's
Hey.
money.
Hey, Fenric,
Hey,
can you roll me
God.
another D100?
Why?
80. Okay, cool. When he says drinking, you all see these illusory butterflies come
God.
out of his body. Not like forcibly, they just sort of like flutter around him. Nothing else happens. Just they seem to flutter around him a lot.
Fenric, how are you feeling?
a little buggered.
It's quite beautiful, really.
Apparently, I have butterflies flying out of me, so let's just take that as it is.
This goes on for about 10 minutes, and then they sort of dissipate
Well, that
into light sprinkles.
was awkward.
It's quite beautiful.
Just
I'll
like-
offer to take first watch if people are going to go to sleep.
You guys have woken up already.
Oh,
It's
I'm sorry. I
morning when that
thought it was
happens.
still nighttime.
No, it's morning. So there you go.
All right. I was a nightlight for a bit.
To the tower.
So yeah, you guys are maybe 4 days away. What do you guys want to do?
Onward?
Continue.
Continue onward?
Who's riding with who? Same riding group? Leaf.
Yeah, I decided to ride with Leaf again because my feet
Sure.
are sore from running or walking.
Okay, cool.
At least
so
you have good shoes now.
You got
Yeah.
some good shoes.
I do.
You guys, as you walk past or ride past, you see that you can actually see the Umbral Tower in the distance. It's very large.
Nice.
It is so large you can see it within miles. It is a giant spire of blackened stone.
Mage tower.
And above the top of it, you see a purple light protruding, almost like a lighthouse.
So are we still days away and we can see it?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge.
Holy
big.
shit.
It is majestic as shit.
What does the I'm gonna ask Astrid because I think she is the most wizardry. What does the purple light mean? Is it just a beacon for what's going on there?
Would that be a history check for
That'd
me?
be history or arcana.
I'm gonna go with history.
Nice.
You know that it's probably just a beacon.
I think it's just a fancy beacon. I don't think it really has a significance what color it is. Maybe whoever set it up was like, ooh, purple, and liked it.
I get that.
Yeah.
It's very
Purple's
stylish.
nice. Yeah, yeah. Artistic.
As you guys are discussing the goings on, you hear a bit of a ruckus coming from the forest.
Ruckus.
Can I roll a perception check to see what's going on?
Oops, wrong one. Sorry.
Did anybody else hear that ruckus?
You're not exactly sure what it is, but it does sound like steel upon steel.
Oh. And we can't see what it is when we
No.
ride by it.
No. It seems to be deep into the wood.
Are you feeling well
Oh.
enough, Benrick, to possibly check this out?
I mean, do we have to?
I'm just
I'd say we keep going.
No, we certainly do not.
You guys just gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
do it.
Well, that was weird.
That was strange. Keep going.
Isn't that normal?
All of our business.
I feel like that's normal wood sounds.
Somebody's fighting.
So you guys keep going. The rest of the day is relatively quiet. You guys want to make camp?
I love camp.
We're making
Yes.
this journey so interesting.
So interesting.
Nope.
Where's
We,
the
hey, well, we had 2 weeks of travel. We're actually
Yep.
got about
Okay.
enough stuff.
Yep.
So it's
We're getting
dark
through it.
enough
Makes sense
to
to
be.
check it out.
So as you all, it's been a couple more days that have been pretty uneventful, but it's at this point you start coming up upon the Umbral Tower itself. It is vast. To even
Nice.
get to it, you have to cross a moat that appears to be half a mile long.
Holy shit. Right.
I'm assuming there's a bridge.
Yeah, the
Okay.
the bridge is currently down over the moat.
Okay, good.
When you look down there, you actually do see that there is a large group of beasts, aquatic beasts. You're not exactly sure what they are, but they are not great. It's a lot of splashing around like something has just fallen in.
Let's
Oh.
not go down there.
And let's avoid that as well.
Okay.
Are there guards next
There
to
are
the
no
moat
guards.
bridge? Just
I
It's a long
suppose we
bridge.
just go
suppose
in.
we should probably leave the horses here, huh?
Muted.
I don't want to. You're muted.
You're muted.
Is it not wide enough or strong enough for the horses?
It is.
I had to step
it's,
away.
It's about, I'd say 100 feet across.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
it's
say
a
we just
big
ride
one.
the horses in.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think we can take
Okay.
the horses.
Park them out
A
front.
different bridge.
So
Wait,
what's up?
horses are a go.
Cool. So you all ride your horses across. It's you can hear the bridge creaking under their weight, but nothing that you wouldn't hear out of a normal bridge. That's when you approach this vast gate this portcullis made of iron, and it is currently closed.
Is there
I'm
like a
just
little tiny gate that we can go up and like knock on, like a tiny, like a?
There is what appears to be a sort of a indent of a face on the wall next to the gate.
I'm gonna go up to the face and just kind of
It's
be
like this big. It's like it looks like it'd be almost like a doorbell.
okay. I'm just gonna go. Hello.
It then glows a
Hello.
very faint blue, and you hear, "Who's there?"
Hello. My name is Astrid of the
Who's
House
that?
of the Golden Oak.
Who's that?
Who? What? I'm
Who's
sorry. I must have a bad connection.
Nope. Who's that?
Who's that?
Who's that?
What? I'm just gonna look around and be like, does anybody understand this person?
Lander is staring at everything like open mouthed. I have never seen a building this large.
Lander, pick up your jaw. Hello?
Oh,
Hello, can you please let us in?
Who are you?
We're here to see the wizard.
Nobody sees the wizard.
But we were
Nobody
told
know how.
we were told to come see the wizard.
By whom?
What's her name?
Alaska.
Alaska.
Alaska who?
wait.
Alaska
Alaska
Kamehameha.
Naimion.
Sorry, did you say Alaska Kamehameha?
It's Naimion.
I don't know
Alaska
nobody by that name.
Naimion, the Elder of Steel Pane.
The Elder of Steel Pane.
The fuck's a steel plane?
I don't know. I'm not from there. Open the gate.
No, you might come and kill me. Are
Why
you
would I
bandits?
kill you?
Marauders?
Why would I?
Berserkers? Murderers?
I'm gonna sidle up
It's hard
alongside
You
Astrid.
obviously see that I am
Whores?
neither of those things.
I can't.
Can I
What?
Can you see me?
No.
can I stand up next to Astrid and try to speak with her?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, we're here to speak with you about the affliction affecting the Underdark.
Oh no.
There's no response for a few seconds, and then the
You don't
gate starts
leave.
to rise.
Why couldn't you just tell him what he wanted to know? And then I'm gonna start walking inside.
Kind of a smarty cat, isn't he?
Once,
Really?
once you walk into the gate, you're now in this grand courtyard that appears to have one of the greatest gardens you've ever seen. It has plants from areas that shouldn't be able to exist.
Pretty swanky.
So in one section there is a desert area where there are some very dried plants that you're familiar with, Leaf. In another there are these grand evergreens that appear to be right out of the Feywild. To another there's snowy plants that all of these shouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then you are greeted by this giant suit of armor standing in front of the only doorway.
Ew.
Hello, Mr. Armor, sir.
It kind of just
What do you-
looks down at you. Its helmet is sort of like it looks like it's a great helm, but there's only blackness inside.
Oh.
How tall is it?
It's about 7 feet tall.
Okay.
Damn. We need to talk to the wizard.
It doesn't say anything. It just stares
Yep.
at you.
Is it blocking something?
It's blocking the doorway.
I'm just gonna start moving up to it,
Up to it or to the door?
to the door.
It stops you. It puts its hand on your chest.
Did you just touch me?
It gives you a little push.
Did you just push me?
Astrid, let's relax.
It then goes
It's
back
a
to
suit of
its
armor.
resting position. You can see that it's resting its hands on a greatsword in front of it.
It's just a suit of armor doing what it's told to do. It doesn't have a brain, Astrid.
It's probably
Oh.
Don't even think about it. Well,
I'm thinking about it.
I suppose we'll wait here.
just gonna yell up to the tower. Mr. Wizard, sir. We need to get in past your armor here.
You see this door open behind him, inwards, and you see a very small halfling come out with a beard that is dragging beneath, right behind him,
my god.
And he is wearing the dumbest hat you've ever seen. It's not even like a pointed hat like you assume most wizards wear. It's like hexagonal, and it's got like this weird
I want one.
like dongle on top, and you're not sure what it is. But he comes out, throws his hat on the ground, and he says, "Milfred, go!" And this giant suit of armor walks into the building. And you get a better picture of him. And like I said, he's halfling. He looks maybe in his 50s. His face is kind of splotchy, like he's had some bad acne a few too many times. His robe appears to be a very deep blue, and it's tied together with a golden rope for a sash. And he says, "Which one of you is afflicted?"
That'd be me,
We'll
sir.
just point at it.
Gods! Let me see it!
I'm gonna lift my left pant leg.
Oh, you're fucked!
That's what they all say.
Really? All of them?
Literally every person.
That's what I call good bedside manner. Come inside! And he leads you inside.
Hi,
And
Fenric.
he leads you all inside.
Okay,
Not
cool.
just him. As you walk in, this entire building seems to be far larger than what you saw on the outside. He says, "Welcome to my home! Don't touch anything with your grubby little hands!
I'm just looking at my paws like,
Grubby!" Pointing at you immediately, Leaf. He'll then lead you over to a room off the corridor, and he tells Fenric to sit down in this shoddily made wooden chair.
All right.
Shoddy.
"Give me your leg!" He says that as he grabs your leg and puts it up on a stool, and then he takes out like a wooden spoon, just whaps your leg a few times.
Ah! What the hell?
It hurts like some of the worst pain you've ever felt. It's just whapping this mark over and over and over again.
That doesn't feel good.
No, it shouldn't. Whap, 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 whap. So, what's your story? The rest of you schmucks. As he's whapping this leg over and over again, just looking at you guys.
Oh God, kill me.
I can't concentrate.
Come on, I'm talking.
Lander's just
Response! And he starts like hitting
staring
him
around
harder
at
and
the
harder on the
magnificence of everything he sees before him. Again, having never seen anything near this grand.
He then
gonna,
stops, and he then whaps Lander in the shin. Wake up! I'm asking you questions, big boy.
Yow! What?
What's your deal?
Oh, we were just bringing our friend here because we were told that you could help him.
I mean, maybe.
And I'll kind of look helplessly at Astrid because I'm not so much one for... I'm like so out of my element I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
And this is... Have we confirmed that this is the wizard?
You have not.
Okay, are you the wizard in question?
I mean, who's asking? He kind of looks. He kinda looks away. and
I am.
You can see him like put his hand in one of his sleeves.
I love this guy.
We didn't ask your name, and so we've only been referred to the wizard.
Oh, that makes sense. I don't tell people my name. They make fun of it.
Oh, okay. I mean, you don't have to tell me your name.
Good. And he goes back to whapping Fenric's
Tell us
leg.
her name. Please tell us her name.
But you are the wizard, correct?
I am a wizard.
But no, the wizard or a wizard?
I've been referred to as the wizard.
The wizard. So who is the wizard?
I mean, I am. I guess.
You
Listen,
don't seem very sure
big
about
boy.
what you're.
Vial on the top shelf. Purple liquid. Grab it.
I'll reach up and very gingerly take down the purple liquid.
He grabs it, he pops off up and just drinks it, and just throws it aside. I love grape juice. And he starts whapping his leg a few more times. Yep. As he puts the spoon away in his other sleeve, he says, "Yeah, you're pretty fucked. That's a plague.
Can you do anything about it?
I mean, I can cut it off."
No.
Oh, okay.
I need the leg. I need the leg.
Would you be able to replace the leg?
Oh, gods, no!
Then don't do that.
So how'd it happen? And he kind of just like puts his hands up like this, looking at you in the chair.
I touched something I shouldn't have touched.
Grubby little fingers, got it.
I touched a vein of pure magic.
You been
was like
Underdark
ore.
lately? It's pretty bad down there.
It wasn't even in the Underdark. It was barely into a cave beneath a town.
Huh. You said steel plane?
It is.
What do you schmucks got a map?
This one does.
Yes.
Just looking at.
He just puts his hand up and doesn't even look at you.
I'll give him the map. It's like my
Thank
prized
you.
possession at this
He
point.
opens
This
it up.
guy's the
Okay. Shit! You guys traveled a long way. Alright, so... Yep. That's a source location. And he rolls the map and just tosses it in the air, hoping you'll catch it. So, what we're looking at right now is, you're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Well, I mean, we're all gonna die, but
No, I mean, like, you're gonna die, like, real soon.
shit.
Like, I don't know when, but soon-ish, maybe? It's very vague. He'll
vague
pull
play,
open a spell book, or a giant dusty tome, which you think is a spell book, and he'll sift through some of the pages, and you see he's got several drawings of other limbs that have similar burns to yours, but they all look to be in different fashions. So one looks like it's a handprint, one looks like it's just fire on somebody's chest. One was unlucky enough that it looks like he has a skull right on his forehead. Yep, and ha-ha! Got it. He throws the book in your lap. You got fucked! This is a bad time for you. Have you had any side effects lately?
I made things go on fire, and I had butterflies fly out of me.
At will?
No.
Okay, good. Though that would just throw me out of the goddamn window, I swear to God. he pulls up another book. He says, yep, I mean, it's not good time for you. What is
Well, I mean, I'm gonna die.
I mean, yeah, we're all gonna die. But you'll just be
Hey.
sooner than others. Maybe. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kinda new with this whole, like, magic thing. But listen, I got it under control. All you gotta do... Who are you again?
You're talking to me?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I like doing this little joke I do. I don't get many visitors. I don't know why.
You have terrible bedside manner, sir.
He'll run over to another shelf that's more his level, pull out a viscous green liquid, and he'll pop the top and pour it on your leg. And it seems to soothe a little bit. And he rubs it in, and as he's grabbing your mark, he squeezes, and you see it like grow a very bright yellow. And the pain seems to subside after a while, but after a few more seconds, roll a D100 for me.
This guy's the best.
52.
Did I get
I'd like to
this?
sidle up to Astrid while they're do all this is going on. I was like, do you know what's going on right now?
No idea.
So when that happens,
Okay, good.
He squeezes your leg more and more, and you start feeling a lot of pain while you're under this duress. A giant magic shield pops out from your body, and it pushes him against a wall. He goes, "Yep, that's what I thought. That's not good for me. Can you get off the chair and step back? I am being crushed."
Yeah, sure. I'll get up and move back.
You move back, and the shield moves away from him, and he sort of slumps back. Oh boy, that's not a good one. Basically, what do you know about sorcery?
Almost nothing.
Good. This will be really hard to explain then. So basically, a sorcerer, people who know magic, they don't learn it, gather their arcane energy through their being, through themselves, their blood. Basically, what I think is happening is the ore that you touched was infected by this plague, which I'm now gonna coin it as. And he gets some chalk and writes on like this makeshift chalkboard, the spell plague. Okay, hear me out. It's awful. It's just the worst. Under duress, and he's still writing this on the chalkboard, the being afflicted will have a surge of magic. It could be good, it could be bad. Butterflies, fire. Are you with me?
I think I'm getting what you're saying.
Cool. In a worst case scenario, I've seen certain afflicted explode. Not a good time for you, am I right?
You are correct.
Okay, so the way we fix this is don't get stressed out ever for the rest of your life and you'll be fine.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
I mean, like, at all. I mean, like, you stub a toe, you could explode. You spill some milk, explode. Your wife leaves you, explode. Could happen at any time. Anytime.
How do I not say stressed? I fire pistols for a living.
Oh man, you're definitely gonna die then, like real soon. You're just upping that chance.
I can get you a job on a farm back home.
No farms.
That's kind of low key.
Smells, explode. Good smells, explode. No smells, explode. I don't know, maybe. So, here's what I'm gonna tell you. I know a guy. He's a hedge mage. But he lives near an opening to the Underdark. He might be able to hook you up with some good juice.
Some good juice.
I mean, that's what he calls it. He's also crazy. But that's besides the point. So what I'm saying, you go see him, you tell him I sent you, he'll know what you're talking about, and then he'll hook you up. Upside?
Well, what's this fella's name?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, great.
I'll lean over to Astrid again and just like, what's a hedge mage?
Why do you keep asking me questions? I don't know, child.
Because you're magic and stop calling me child.
You are a child.
I'm having to lean down to talk to you.
Child.
So listen, this juice, I've seen people use it before, and it does stop them from stressing. It's great. But I mean,
so he doesn't know how to get rid of it.
Comatose? Is that bad for you? Is that bad for you?
Big thing you should mention at first.
I mean, I'm kind of allergic to being comatose.
Oh man,
my friend over there
explode like that. I mean, come on. So, hear me out. That's not gonna work. Maybe unicorn blood? How opposed are you to killing a unicorn?
I mean,
it
sure.
is bad fortune for life, though.
You know what's worse fortune? Exploding.
You know what's even worse fortune? Being hunted by unicorns day and night.
That kind of stress explode.
That kind of stress? He's got it. What's your problem? Okay, all right. God, I don't even know right now.
Unicorns are that vengeful.
I mean, yeah.
Unicorns are crazy.
They are beings of pure good. So I mean,
what if we coerced a unicorn to give us some of its blood?
Maybe. You ever talk to a unicorn? They're kind of dicks. I'm a being of pure good. I have a hole on my head. I'm special. Shove off. So, here's what I'm saying. You guys rest here for the night. I'll figure out what we can do. And I'll get back to you in the morning.
All right. Sounds good. Can, was it Milfred?
Whatever, I don't know its name.
Can he just not be around when we're resting?
She-
He kind of freaks me out. Oh, sorry.
Oh, do you gender my armor?
Do you not do that?
Do you?
Well, of course I do.
Okay, that's weird, weirdo. So
You said she.
that was your word. I took it from you. I said it.
No,
referencing
no,
you.
no.
It's your word. You did that.
I didn't do anything.
Sorry, he identifies as armor. An armor being.
There you go. He's got it. What's your problem, jerk? So, hear me out. You'll stay here the night. I'll figure out what's going on. I'll find a solution for you. This involves stress, comatose. I mean, I could just chop that leg off like real quick. It's like real quick.
I need
Do
the
you know how
leg.
we could replace it?
Do you happen to have any? Oh, I don't know this.
So, okay. So, dinner's at 8. I'll make
What do we
soup.
have?
Dinner.
Ooh, soup.
It's cold cucumber soup.
I love soup.
I don't like hot stuff. It scares me.
Too much stress.
Too much stress. Ah, too much stress. Like that. Now go to your
Wait,
rooms,
you're
kids.
acting. You're
Go
acting like
close the
you
door.
have the spell plague.
Can't. I just can't.
What'd you say?
Are you? You're so scared of stress. Do you have the spell plague?
Gods no.
Insight check.
Okay.
15.
When he says gods no, you see a faint blue light up on his chest.
Okay.
Don't stress him out.
Like that. So he opens up the door that he closed previously, and you see that there is a bedroom there where a hallway used to be.
Oh,
Are there any windows in this bedroom?
Yeah,
Okay.
Are there bunk beds or is it normal beds?
it's bunk beds.
I call top bunk.
There are 2 bunk
I wanna-
beds currently.
I want to hop up on top.
Okay, you hop up on top. Good job. Great
that
job.
Did it.
wow, a real bed. Never been in one before.
Don't stress out.
You made me so
You literally
sad.
slept in one the other night, like 2
I
weeks
just
ago.
want to
Yeah.
hug you for a thing. I've never
Yeah.
had one.
We're
That
sleeping
was
in a
not
bed.
a bed.
At the
This is a bed.
Okay. All right, so
I just want to hug Fenric.
It's like 2 race cars stacked on top of each other. He's like, that's a bed.
end. Yeah.
this is a bed.
lads.
Daytona, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So you guys are left to your devices in the evening,
Cool.
and that's where we're gonna end the session
Jesus Christ.
in the Umbral Tower with this crazy as fuck guy.
The last thing I wrote in like the past 10 minutes is the wizard is awesome.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's one cool ass wizard. What do you know?
Did we
Oh,
ever
man.
get a name out of him?
No,
Nope.
No.
no, you did not. You did not get
No,
the name
because he
of
doesn't like telling people. We'll stress him out. He'll explode.
Stress him out, man. But Lanyard did notice that he appears to be afflicted by the
Yeah.
same spell plague.
Yeah.
Well, shite.
Shoot.
So you guys are left to your devices that evening for rest. You all will also gain. You guys gained 50 for the death dog. You guys gained 25 for the cave situation, and you will be good there.
Cool.
So 75 this session for each of you.
175. We've only got 125 before level 2. Yay!
Hey man, you're getting there.
You should have done some of those side quests.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
I had them all written out. It was great. Would have been a good time.
I
but
was
no.
ready to actually run that contest into the cave.
Hey man, she had to cheat. You guys had to be cheaters. Had to be some fucking cheat boys over here.
No bonus XP for cheating.
Nope. That's why I give you guys 25.
Gotcha.
Fucking jerks. But
I wasn't part of it.
that's gonna be it for this week. Comes the part of the show where we talk about what we're doing this week. Mr. Ted,
So,
what are you doing this week, bud?
sorry, I was looking at something else. I was
Okay.
looking at my character sheet.
Cool, great.
Oh, I might have a episode of Dumpster Boys coming up pretty soon. Gail, you're not in it,
What?
but it's I know, but it's
I'm
it's
not-
gonna
I'm
be
not in the
a
show that we
Dumpster
do?
Boy.
Don't stress
It's
him
just,
out.
so
it's just
mad.
gonna be a one-off. A one-off.
A one-off?
I swear to God, I'll be back. It's nothing serious.
Yeah. No, we.
Um,
It was just scheduling issues and shit like that. Want to fill up?
But then Then we got Bloodborne coming up,
Yes.
as always.
Are you free tomorrow, by the way?
Yeah.
Let's
Are you
do
free
it.
today?
Maybe. I don't know. Tomorrow works better for me.
Okay.
Cool. So we'll do that. We got that going. Ross, Mr. Romeo Kilo.
Training Dice is back this Tuesday at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
Cool.
Our characters are now level 3. They are almost exactly halfway through the adventure. I know I've been saying that the past few weeks, but they are now actually right at the midway point, so I'm very excited to see what happens. Our regular player for Valak has returned, and so we'll be getting up to some no good.
Cool. Narwhal.
I'm part of Training Dice.
So you got that going. Okay. Always nice.
Yeah, I got that. I'm thinking about streaming Wednesday. I don't really have anything else to do that night, so you may see me on Twitch,
Cool.
possibly playing some fun games.
Cool. And that's
Nice.
over at Captain Narwhal 04, right?
Correct.
Cool. B-dubs.
I do not know, but I might be streaming this week. I think I nuked my computer, so it seems to be working. I don't want to jinx it. I feel like as soon as it says like yes, I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be like haha, not so fast.
What kind of stuff can we expect from you?
Ooh, that's hard.
More sunshine, or
I'm sorry.
are you do some more sunshine?
No. I'm still practicing Sunshine. It's actually, I play regularly inverted. Sunshine is not inverted, so my
Weird.
brain has to.
What?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Just bad
So-
wolf.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
taking me a bit longer than maybe it should, but
Awesome.
maybe some CS:GO, maybe some Dota. We don't know yet.
Perfect. Okay. As for me, I am doing a stream tomorrow, which is a normal not day, depending on what happens. I've got a friend coming into town from the Navy, so that'll be fun.
Nice.
I'm gonna go hang out with him for a little bit. Do that, and then on Wednesday we're gonna be doing more Outlast. Hopefully, gonna finish that up. And then we're also gonna find some more stuff to play. I'm really debating going into Stardew. I've never done it
Do
before.
Do it.
I'm not sure if it's my
Start
thing.
do it.
But we're gonna see if we do that. And then we've got our we got a drunk stream coming up on the channel, so that'll be fun. Where I'll just be chilling out all the time, drinking. Be a good time for everybody.
Nice.
Beyond that, we're going to be doing the other D&D game that I run over on I'm Only Gay on Sundays channel. That'll be next Sunday at immediately after this one. So that'll be about 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time next week and every other Sunday. So then I hopefully will see you guys there. Beyond that, I think that's going to be it for us. So I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week and roll some dice. We'll see you guys later. Bye.